Who's Juan?
But well, no, we've okay.
Who's this Juan?
It's a Juan. No, because they can. Okay, they can hear him now. By the way.
Do the intro.
Do the
Oh
intro.
shit! Okay.
Do the intro.
Oh god, if I can remember it. Hello! Welcome to RPGs Like to Party, a place where friends and family come together to play tabletop RPGs. I am Noah the DM. I'm here with my lovely friends. We'll start with Kay.
Hello, my name is Kay, or Kaylee, whatever. Firefly. I'm playing a wood elf cleric by the name of Evilly, and you can catch me on Twitch at Firefly K. I have no other handles except love handles.
Oh,
Yeah.
wanky.
Wanky.
Hope
What?
is not here because Hope, it's very late. I am Hope, I am Einslow, blah 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 blah. No handles. James, your turn.
James Stavros, human wizard, sets fire to things, no handles.
That's very true. Will.
I am Will. I'm playing a Goliath barbarian named Agath, which is spelled incorrectly on the screen.
Oh, it is as
and-
well. I can change that. That's all good.
Thank you. And you can find me at 3 Hole Punch Plays on Twitch, and that's pretty much it. Don't look for me anywhere else.
And
Don't look for me.
Find him.
and
Unless you're a private detective like me and find out everything about him in the space
that's
of 2 days.
true. I remember that. And Seth, if you want to introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Seth. I will be playing a human fighter / warlock by the name of Istra, and you can find me on Twitch at Sephiroth Rising, not Reigns.
No, sorry.
Yes. Yeah.
My bad.
What?
Get
Oh.
his name wrong.
Yeah, that's not me. It's the 106 though.
Wait, what? Oh my god.
Because someone took my name. I need to find them and get them to take it off. But yeah, so let me do a little recap of what happened last time. So
Please, because none of us have any idea.
I remember.
I remember
Just
also.
saying.
So basically, what happened was you started walking down to this massive city. It was beautiful, glorious, big walls, guards stationed at each area where there was a gate, and they were doing checks on people to see if they were infected. Now, you guys actually found some drugs that you named Bless because of the effects that it gave to you. Evilly decided to slap it in her bra when being checked so no one would find it and managed to pass through. Istra became invisible with a spell with the help of Stavros, and they went through, got told to basically go to where the ship docks were. As they were there was a huge gathering of people trying to escape the city, and they ran into a character named Einslow, who...
We didn't. We didn't run
Well,
into
no. You know.
I remember now.
Yes.
We actively not to.
Away
You
from Einslow.
you originally ran away, and then I kind of pushed you to basically follow Einslow, so then you could go sell the drugs. But as you were following Einslow, Einslow clocked on that you were following. He turned around to question you, and Seth magically reappeared from being invisible. The whole moment happened with that, and Einslow showed you a way to the underground city where the black markets were. He introduced you to a big old gentleman who is one of his contacts, who you sold the drugs to, and he basically told you a little bit of information about this black ichor that is happening, this infection that's going on that is spreading pretty fast. He said he was going to go and get some more information for you because you made a deal with him with the drugs. And Peanut down. Sorry, he didn't say that. But as you went away, you basically decided to go to a tavern in that area where 2 dwarf couples basically own it. A dwarf couple own it. And it's pretty late. It's in the underground. There's like a bridge. Everything's going on in there. Very dark, but has a nice little warmth glow towards it. And you are in this tavern. It is noisy. There is people drinking, having a really good time. With a gentleman and a dwarf woman who seem to be running the establishment. What are you going to be doing?
Can I just ask quickly, Noah, what was the name of the guy who we sold the drugs to? Because didn't we arrange for him to come back?
Yes,
I've not written his name down anywhere.
you did. I'm pretty sure I called him Bob.
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 Okay, he's now Bob.
He is
Did
now
we
Bob.
we got a lot of gold, didn't we, from
You
that black?
did.
Yeah,
What did we get? Because I don't know if I added it on.
I've got 1,300 gold.
Yeah, I did not add mine on. What did we get?
That was basically it. Yeah. So Stavros.
1,300.
Yeah. Stavros basically took all the gold.
Stavros took it all.
Because
Yeah,
that
I've got it all.
person, remember, and got all that gold as well.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah,
so-
yeah, you robbed somebody as well, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Stole a load of
You
gold.
did.
Yeah,
You stole
he got a
money
lot. He got
from
a lot.
from a woman who introduced herself as Karma, and you decided to steal from her. So we'll see how that goes.
So how much gold did I get personally? Are we splitting it between us? Like, because I need to add that on.
We could split it if you want.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be a good idea to split the money equally between the party, because
Yep.
Except for the thief. He already has his pay.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
yes, except for Seth. Seth doesn't get any.
that's not fair.
Wow.
We all we'll get a fourth of it, so a quarter each.
hmm
So it's 250.
That means I have to do maths.
Welcome to D&D, where maths is a huge part of it.
Someone do the
3,
maths
6,
for me. It's
9.
1,300 divided by 4.
Right now.
Yeah, no. So that's
It's 325.
325.
325, right? Okay, so everyone add 325 onto your things.
Gotcha.
Then I will. See, I've added it all onto mine, so now I have to figure out how much I've got to take off.
Well, you
3, 6, 900, 975 I've got to take off.
hmm
so you say that we're in a tavern, correct?
You are correct, yes.
Are we at the bar? Like, is there a person? Does this tavern have like an inn?
It is basically like an inn tavern, yeah. You've basically just walked into the place.
Okay, I'm gonna head straight to the bar and speak to whoever is behind it.
Yeah, you see a dwarven woman with black hair braided up. Think of like a Viking sort of hairstyle. A little bit of a stubble going along on her face, and she's in like a little apron, sleeves rolled up, and she just kind of smiles at you as you walk up. And she's, I don't know if I want to do an accent. I don't know if I want to do an accent. Oh,
So
should
do
I?
you?
No, it's very much. Imagine Mrs. Doubtfire. So
Okay.
she's like, oh, hello.
Bonjour. Do you have a bath in this establishment?
She nods her head. She's like, oh yes, upstairs in the
Oh.
actual rooms. I'm doing
May
the.
Sorry.
It's no, go on.
May I please? God, my accent doesn't sound stupid. It's been a while. Okay.
This happened
Rusty.
last time as
I know.
well.
May I please have a room with a bath ready for me?
Sure, no problem.
And how much is that?
She kind of turns around. She actually shows her back to you, and you can hear her kind of counting, and you kind of see her holding up a finger, counting like on each like section of a finger.
325.
She turns around very quickly, and she kind of nods to herself, and she's like, about 25 silver.
25, so that's fine. I'm gonna give you 30, and the rest of it can be a tip.
Oh, thank you. And she claps her hands, and she instantly like grabs it from your hand very greedily, shoves it in like the front pocket on her apron, and she wipes her hands just to make sure there's nothing else on. And she's like, "Okay, I'll be one moment. I will go make sure your bedroom
on.
is prepared." Yep.
1 sec, because I actually only have 2 pieces of silver. So what's the conversion rate from the gold?
10 silver is a gold piece.
10 silver. So I'm gonna give her 3 gold pieces then, and that should be the equivalent of 30 silver. Why do we even need silver?
Pounds, 5p's, coppers,
Why
pennies.
didn't she just say 2.5 gold then?
Well, no, because I'm giving her a tip as well. So I'm gonna give her 3 gold. 2.5 of that gold is for the silver that I'm spending on the room, and half of it is the tip.
Okay.
Correct?
mean,
Is that math correct?
That's
or not?
yeah, that's
That should be
good.
right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
It's all good. But yeah, she runs up the stairs, jingling some keys as she does, to go and get your room prepared. It doesn't take long before, I say about 20 minutes before she comes back downstairs. Like her apron's a little bit wet, a bit of, like bubbles from like a bubble bath, and she's like, your room is prepared. There is a fresh bath waiting for you. She pulls off a key and hands it to you for the room, showing the number 3.
Okay. Oh, thank you very much. So I'm going to turn to the rest of the party and say, gentlemen, it has been a pleasure, but I have blessed powder all over my breasts, and I start to feel very tingly, so I go have a bath, okay? And I just turn around on my heel and just walk straight up the stairs to the key. I don't even let them respond.
Yeah, so you see Eve after Eve says, she turns around and she walks on up the stairs.
Okay.
What are you wanting to do?
Right, well, I'm getting a drink. Now I've waited 20 minutes for somebody to be behind the bar.
There is another gentleman at the bar. It's just you've not gone up and asked him. He's
Whoops.
serving drinks. If you actually looked at both of them, you see they both had like a wedding band on their fingers.
Okay, so I'm going to walk up to the bar. You, get me a drink.
He turns to you, slowly blinks, and turns away. Starts making an ale, and he slaps it down there, and he goes, "All right." Don't make me laugh.
Well,
7 copper.
okay, I'm going to give him a gold piece and say keep the change.
I wasn't gonna give it you anyway. He does this thing where he
What?
bites it between his teeth to make sure it's real before like being very happy. As you know what?
Literally just walked straight into this place and just started going, make it rain everywhere.
Yeah. Seth, roll me a standard D20, please.
Okay, I can do that. Oh goodness. 3.
Don't mess it up.
You rolled a number 3.
Yeah.
Okay. As you take a drink of this, it takes a while for the liquid even hits your tongue. It seems like it's mostly like half of its foam, but as it hits your mouth and you kind of get the taste of it, it tastes like piss. Basically, it's disgusting.
Right.
Delicioso.
Okay. So I'm slam my drink onto the bar
Mm-hmm.
and I shout, "Oi!"
He turns around and he's like, "What?
What the flying fuck is this?
Your drink?"
It tastes like piss. Get me another one. I gave you a fucking gold. And then I slam it back on the table.
So you slam it, say it tastes like piss, and then you slam it again.
Yeah.
Okay. Just to make a point. He literally grabs the drink. Can you make an athletics roll for me, please?
God.
Oh no. How would I do such things? I've forgotten how to work this. Is it skills? Yes.
Mhm.
Athletics. Okay, so that's 12 plus 4, 16.
Okay, so for you, this feels very slow motion as this happens. You see him get ready to throw the drink at you, but as he basically chucks it at you, you move out of the way. It misses you, hits another person in the back of the head, and there's like this weird lull in the bar as that happens before the guy turns around. And whoever's passing by him, like another person, like just a young human male walking past at the same time as he turned around, and he decks that young person in the face and floors the man before he turns around and continues drinking his drink. The dwarf looks at you and goes, "Okay, all right, I'll make you a new one on the house." And he goes away. And he seems to take his time with this drink for once, before slowly handing it to you. And
Okay, so I'll take a sip of that.
Tastes a lot better. Still kind of shitty, but you're in a dodgy area, so it's not going to taste as amazing as what you would hope, but it still tastes a little bit better than what it was before.
Okay. So I turn to him and I say, "See, that wasn't hard, was it? Much better."
He flips you the finger. It's like, fuck off.
All right, I'm going to go down and sit at my table now with a sort
Okay.
of a smirk on my face.
Agath and Stavros, what are you two doing?
I mean, I'm physically trying to remember what I'm doing, what we were doing in this place anyway. So I'm going to roll to see if Stavros remembers. What is that? It's a 9. He does. He remembers what he's doing. He remembers we're waiting for Bob. But he's going to order a drink.
Was it a D20 that you rolled?
Yeah, D20. And if
It was. If
I
you roll
roll
below
lower.
10, you don't remember.
Well, 5. They made it a 1 in 4 chance. As if it was a
Oh.
50-50 chance. I'd be
Yeah, you're
forgetting
right.
things all over
Yeah.
the place.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you remember.
1 in 5.
Yeah.
Let's start this again.
Yeah, well, don't say it wrong.
Moving on.
Right. So Stavros is going to order a drink, but he's going to do it a hell of a lot nicer than Seth just did.
Okay. You see a guy, obviously the same dwarf man. He spits into a cup and starts cleaning it with his spit. He goes,
Excuse me, good sir. What is your finest spirit on offer?
As soon as you see that, he basically throws a hand out, looks at Istra, and goes, "See, that's how you talk to someone."
Shut your fucking mouth
Oh,
before I shut
fucking
it for you.
asshole. As soon as you say that, he's like, "For you, we'll do 3 silver."
Thank you very much. I'll hand over the 3 silver.
Yeah, he
Sod
pockets
it. Make it 6. He can have 6 silver.
Ooh, because all these people coming in here flaunting their money around. This is awesome. And he pockets it. He goes to a different area to pour you a drink, and places it gently in front of you, watching to see what you do.
What is it? Is it a shot?
No,
for
it's
spirit?
a. He's actually put a massive mug down in front of you.
Okay. I'll just bring it to my nose, have a sniff,
It's
then
sniffs
take a sip.
very strong. So as soon as you take that zip of this huge tankard that he's basically slapped down in front of you, very strong. It basically, it's like fumes mostly, but it has a weird hint of honey on it. But yeah, it's basically a shot placed in a tankard, and he's filled it right up for you.
Beautiful.
So I've got basically a shot. What were we saying? It's like? Is it like?
It's in like a
a shot of
tankard.
Is it? Am I drinking straight vodka?
Practically
Or am I
much, yeah,
drinking-
but it's got a hint of like honey on it, so it's got a bit of a sweetness to it.
Mead. Sorry.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. It's like his own mixture.
Say
Mead!
his own mixture now.
I said mead, not weed.
I said mead! Mead!
Sorry.
But yeah, it's basically what I described. It sounds like mead, but it's like he's done something with it to make it more of like a vodka sort of thing.
Okay. Well, I take this massive tankard that makes me look like a hobbit.
Yeah.
To Seth's table and sit down.
I would also like to order a drink.
Is that Agatha speaking?
No. But that's what I want to do. And forgive me because my accent is gonna be awful.
Mhm.
But I go up to the barkeep and I go, "Hello, barkeep. Can you give me the biggest drink you have?"
He basically turns to look at you, and his eyes just hit basically where your stomach is before he slowly looks up to you, and kind of this blank look comes onto his face. He nods and walks away, and he comes back dragging a giant barrel of alcohol.
Yeah.
And he slowly just starts to drag it around the bar towards you, and he goes, "There you go. That's gonna be like 10 gold though, because there's so much in that."
That's what I call service. And I hand him the 10 gold.
Yeah, he takes it and he leaves you with that massive fucking barrel.
Can I take a sip of it?
Yeah, go for it.
What does it taste like?
It's very strange because it's very warm. That sounds so weird when I say that.
Got the piss barrel.
Mm. Tastes strong but sweet. Doesn't have the hint or smell of honey. It kind of has like an aroma of flowers, which is really odd, but it tastes beautiful.
Perfect. I take my barrel and I plop it on the table, Steph's table. and I
Put
sit
it on
down
the table.
Do you put it on the table?
Yeah.
Don't put it on the table.
Yeah,
One
put it on
second,
the
let me
table.
roll for this. Okay, so as you slam it on the table tilts a little bit before it rights itself, so it doesn't fall over and knock anything off.
Nice.
As you're drinking, we'll quickly go to Evely. You kind of hear a few curses as you walk up. You hear Istra basically having to go at one of the barkeeps. Before you get to your room, you turn the key. The room is very big. Considering that you gave a tip, she clearly went off and went to find the biggest room that she had spare. Has a nice double bed, a stand at the side, candle lit, so it's nice. They've got flowers in the corner. It's got another little entrance where you can go through, where you see a hot bath, freshly made with bubbles in it.
Oof. Her eyes just widen as she sees this bath, and she's just waited so long to get in this bath. So as she doesn't even like miss a beat before she closes the door, starts to derobe, and just heads straight for that bath and gets in.
Okay. Yeah. You are relaxed, you are clean. Any sort of bless that was on your body is washed away. That tingly feeling that you originally felt as you go into the water and you feel like yourself getting clean, you think that genuinely was from the bless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just kind of relax. I clean myself. I just relax, wash my hair, just have a girly moment to myself.
Which is a nice moment for Evely because obviously everything that's happened that's built up
Yep.
to this point, this moment that you can just take away and have for yourself.
Reflect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you do reflect on?
My parents, hoping that they're okay, that they got to the Fey realm safely, and that my father's doing well, because I know I can't reach him right now. Think about the infection, how it's spreading so quickly throughout the lands that we keep traveling to. Are we a contributing factor to this infection? And is Istra a little bitch that I'm gonna need to kill in the end?
Aww, poor Istra.
He has not proven himself that trustworthy yet.
I think he's done things that would
No,
have helped.
he has done so. So she kind of goes backwards and forwards on this, like, how everything Istra's done so many things that have been so shady, but how he's also helped, and she's still not really made her mind up fully on him, and she brushes all those feels away, and she just dunks under the water and just lets it all go.
Okay. I need you three who are downstairs drinking to roll a standard d20, but I need Stavros to do it with disadvantage.
Why?
Don't question the DM.
Oh.
Is it because I'm old?
What? Just do it.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't update. I didn't update my computer,
Uh-oh.
so it's gonna be super slow. No, I did update my computer. It's just still super slow.
Okay, so I rolled a 15 and a 6, so I'll take the lowest one, right?
You do, yes.
I rolled a 6.
I rolled a nat 20.
Beautiful. Okay, so you two are absolutely fine. Stavros, you are fucking wasted. Drink was
How much of this drink have I actually drunk?
It doesn't matter. It is dwarven drink, therefore it is a lot stronger than normal drinks. Because in that
Okay.
you're having a type of shot but it's in an actual cup, and that you've been drinking that. It's proper fucked you up.
Okay. I finished the rest of the drink.
Mm-hmm.
I throw the glass down, tankard down on the floor, and go, another!
See, everyone just kind of hears the clank, 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 clank as the cup is thrown to the floor. They all just kind of look at this old man like, what? No one actually comes to serve you.
Get up, or try to get up at least.
I want you to roll a d20. D20 to walk.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
D20 to walk.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay.
So you two are seeing this
That's a
drunken old
4.
man.
And 15, so 4.
Yeah.
So do I even get off the table?
So here's what happens. You both see the Stavros throws his drink, there's empty cups of floor, demands another one, no one comes. Huss stands up and you see him, his face go blank and he hits the deck. You are unconscious. This old man just folds in on himself.
Okay.
Well, that was unexpected.
You can definitely carry his liquor.
Well, I won't be carrying him.
Can I carry him?
I think you can carry him, yes.
Where am I carrying him to?
We'll need to get him a room.
Oh, I should be in
Well,
character.
just put me back on my seat.
Put me back on my seat, unconscious.
I think he's had enough. Okay, so I stand up and I go to the bar, and who's behind the bar now?
It's the gentleman and the woman there.
Okay, so I ignore the gentleman, and I gesture to the woman, and I say, "Could we have a room, please, for this drunken old sod?"
Oh yes, no problem. I don't know what's happening. She was so yeah, no problem. We don't have many big rooms left. They're getting to the singles now. But I can easily get a room sorted for you. Are you all sharing a room? She kind of looks at you, and then the old man like, "Are you sharing?"
I think I'd rather he have his own room,
Just
considering his state.
Hmm. Okay, and are you staying here as well?
I might as well have one too, yes.
Okay, and the other gentleman at the tall one?
If you have a room big enough for him, then yes.
She kind of stops his head. She's like, "Oh, I don't actually. I'll have to check. Give me one moment." She runs upstairs. Takes a few minutes. She comes downstairs. She's like, "Okay, I've got a room for each of you. I've got a big one for the big guy. But it's going to be a couple of gold."
Yes, it's fine.
Okay. It's going to be 7 gold pieces.
That's absolutely fine.
Okay, sweet. She holds her hand out for it.
I pull out my 7 gold. I give it to her.
Nope, she takes
She
it.
gets no tip.
You never tip! She just kind of rolls her eyes before she pulls off 3 sets of keys. One has the number 7 on it, one has the number 2 on it, and one has a 10 on it.
Which one's which?
Oh, sorry.
I want the chicken room.
Number 10 is the big room.
Oh, I thought you said hen.
You're unconscious. Shut up.
You are unconscious.
So Agatha's room is number 10, yes.
Yes,
We'll
and
get to
then
it.
the other 2 is basically the same sort of room.
Right. Okay.
Did I get to finish my drink?
Absolutely.
So I'm finished my drink.
Okay, roll a d20.
Okay. What?
Roll a d20.
low.
Oh God. Just give me, an hour for this to finish rolling.
It's all good.
Come on! Yes! I think I got what I wanted. A 19.
Beautiful. You're very merry after this drink. It was a good drink. You've enjoyed it. But we'll just kind of push this along. So you've got the keys, and you all eventually drag Stavros upstairs to his room. You go into your each individual rooms, standard rooms. Obviously, Agathior's is a bigger room. It's basically 3 beds kind of pushed together to give it that sort of length for you to at least you can sprawl out onto it. A couple of hours pass. You're all asleep. Everything's beautiful. It's been a bit of a time for you all to actually be lay on an actual bed that you can relax in. You feel kind of at home at this point with being in a bed. You feel relaxed. Your muscles that have been aching with all this stuff that's been happening. It's very relaxing. The sun starts to rise. Evely, you are waken up by a tapping at the window.
Hello? Who's there?
As you turn to look at the window, you see a little beak tapping on it. A little quack from it.
Ooh. And she jumps up out of bed real quick and jumps to the window thinking it could be Rue.
And
Is it Rue?
it is. It's very much Rue.
Rue! Oh, it's so good to see you, my friend! And I kind of struggle trying to get the window open. I don't know which way it goes, so I'm just like fucking with it, like pulling it one way. Like, how's I open this window? Rue, just break through!
As you say that and you pull on it, you actually break the lock on the window and it swings open inwards towards you. And
Oh dear!
Rue
I shall pay for that.
jumps in and starts kind of like going to your shoulder, nuzzling in, like hopping around, kind of flying around, like making a ruckus before finally settling down on your shoulder, nuzzling into you.
I give him some strokes, and I've still got my little pellet treats in my pocket, so I just start giving him little treats. And I'm so happy to see him. I'm stroking him, and we're spending a few moments with him.
Yeah, he seems very healthy. Kind of smells a bit like soot. Clearly, yeah, but absolutely healthy. Eyes are normal and everything. He seems very happy to be around you.
I'm so happy to see you, Rue. What the hell happened? I wish you could tell me.
He just kind of, it's like he understands it. He just starts like cawing to himself, flapping his wings every now and then. Yeah.
Like I understand, like, oh, really?
And
Tell me more.
And every time you see that, he goes, "Ah!" like makes this huge ruckus, like, I know, right? But yeah, he seems to be actually like trying to have a conversation with you, like, oh, this fucking happened and shit. And you're like, oh, I know. It's like, I know. But yeah, everyone else starts to wake up. It's very quiet at the inn/tavern. What is everyone doing?
I'm going to go downstairs. I've got a little pep in my step because Rue's back and I've had a bath and everything's nice, and I did break the window. I need to go speak to the lady about that. So I kind of make my way downstairs and go and explain to her that it was an accident and I just don't know my own strength, and I will pay for the lock that needs replacing.
Yeah, she kind of nods her head in understanding. She's like, the old windows, not much really going on there. I mean, but if you want to repair, like, pay for them. I mean, I can finally get some new windows into this shithole.
Yes, sure. That is fine. And thank you so much for your hospitality.
Oh, it's no problem at all. Thank you so much for, the extra that you handed to us. I mean, little goes a long way.
Yes, I can imagine so. In a place underground like this, you need every little bit that you can get.
Thank you.
So how much do I owe you for the window?
You actually, like, she's actually making them noise. She didn't expect you to actually ask her that. She's like, I don't really know. I can go ask.
10 gold. Do you think that will cover it?
Oh, sure.
I hand her 10 gold.
Yeah,
And again, thank her for the bath and hospitality, and wondering if they sell breakfast. Because she is very hungry.
As you kind of think that, you actually do start to smell like pancakes.
Ooh. Is that the pancakes that I smell coming from the back room?
It is. I'm cooking. Would you like some?
Oh, yes, please. Really know a way to a woman's heart.
She kind of blushes and goes oh shucks, before she kind of walks away. You hear a few clangs and kind of cussing out at them before she comes out with a nice little stack of pancakes on a plate with a knife and fork and kind of pushes it towards you.
Thank you so much. How much is it?
It's nothing, seriously. It's on the house.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
And I just wide-eyed, Rue on my shoulder, looking at these pancakes, taking them over to her. I'm just so happy right now. This is the happiest she's been in a long time. She's got pancakes, she's got Rue, she's had a bath. She is freaking on cloud 9, and she's just gonna eat all these pancakes.
Beautiful. What is everyone else doing?
How long have I been passed out?
You've been past that for a good few hours. You easily wake
had
up.
a long rest, right?
You have had a long
I'm so
rest.
sorry.
Long enough to recover from a hangover.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a bit of a headache, but you're good.
Okay, I'm gonna make my way downstairs gingerly.
Gingerly.
And
Pep in your step.
no pepping, no step.
Yeah, you go downstairs, you see Evely in the corner eating pancakes, really enjoying it and savouring the taste. You actually see Rue, was Rue a raven?
Rue is a raven,
Yeah, I
yeah.
had to double check. You see a raven that you've not seen for a while, actually perched on the shoulder, cawing every now and then, like it's having a little talk. But yeah, you see that, and then the dwarf lady at the bar.
I'm not feeling very well. Could I have something to cure my ailments?
She kind of blinks at you. She goes, "Pancakes?"
I was thinking more along the lines of hair of the dog.
Hair of the dog. She kind of blinks at you. She's like, "I could go shave a dog if you like." Wait, you know what? The people who come from up there, they're so weird. Like, what? What is wrong with you?
It's a
She gets some scissors out to go and find a dog.
Never mind, I'll just have the pancakes minus the dog hair.
Are you sure? I could probably find a dog and sprinkle some hair on it.
Oh no, it's quite alright. I'll just have pancakes, please.
Okay. Does the same thing, goes into the back, grabs a plate, comes out with a little stack of pancakes with a knife and a fork for you.
Thank you very much, and I go and sit down.
Yep. Agath and Istra.
Agath wants pancakes.
Agath can smell pancakes from his room as he wakes up.
Pancakes. Then I walk downstairs, or Agath walks downstairs and approaches the counter.
Yep. Dwarf lady that you saw from last night just blinks at you, turns away, comes back. Instead of the little pancake pile that they had, there's a huge. It's like 10 to 15 pancakes stacked on top of each other, syrup poured on it, knife and fork. She just kind of slowly slides it towards you. She's like, "Here you go, big boy."
Thank you so much. This is going to be very nice. How much do I owe you?
It's fine, seriously. You've all came in and splurged money in here, so on the house.
Agath gives her 1 gold as a tip.
Thank you so much. And she pockets it. She walks around, you hear a little jangle from all the coins that she's made from you all. Chink, 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 chink.
Apparently, we're very generous.
You
She's
are.
gonna take 1 step outside and get robbed.
Oh, why would you
Watch
say that?
Istra. Don't give him ideas.
Istra, the smell of pancakes wake you up.
Okay, so I quickly put my clothes and armor on,
Mm-hmm.
which still smell of shit, incidentally. And I march downstairs with purpose, and I fling open the door, and I say, "Glass of spring water with a slice of lemon, please."
She blinks, she goes, "Oh, no problem." And she actually goes and does that. She actually goes away, she comes back, she sees this actual water in a nice glass with a slice of lemon on the side of it. And she pushes it forward, and she also pushes some pancakes towards you as well. She's like, "There you go, you gotta have a full stomach."
What are these?
Pancakes. Are you wanting dog hair too? Because there's some weird shit going on here, because I'm very confused.
I'll ignore the dog hair ridiculousness. What are these?
Pancakes?
A cake from a pan.
I mean, kind of, in a way. It's made from a pan. So, have you never had pancakes before?
No.
Here, try a bit. She actually, gets the knife that was on the side. She cuts, a little bit out and she holds it up to your mouth. And she goes, here, just take a little bite.
Can we all see and hear this?
Absolutely.
So I'm just looking at these two, knife and fork still up, just watching this complete interchange. What the hell's going on? Half eating and just watching.
I gingerly take a mouthful from the fork.
Oh, it tastes fluffy, warm, freshly made. A little bit of honey syrup on there. It tastes nice.
I'll have 12, please.
Oh, okay. So she kind of pulls the plate back, walks away, puts a few more on before she brings back out. She goes, yeah, I guess you're a grown boy.
Thank you. So I take the plate and I empty the contents into my bag.
Whoa.
Why? Okay, so you just shove it in the bag with everything else.
Yeah.
Okay, she kind of says it. She's like, why have you put that in your bag? Everything's going to get all sticky in there.
These are rations for later.
I mean, pancakes aren't really rations. You eat now. You eat now.
Just to be sociable, I suppose. I'll eat one now, but I'm keeping the rest in my bag.
Okay, just so you know, all your stuff in that bag is going to be sticky and...
I'm fine with this.
Okay. She puts her hands up. She's like, okay, you do you go. Yeah. What is
So
with
I'll
dog
go and
hair
sit
and
at the table
pancakes in
with
the bag?
one pancake.
Yeah, you.
Evilly just looks at him in disbelief and just shakes her head and starts eating the rest of a pancake.
We saw all of this, right?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, you all finish your pancakes. Istra finishes his one pancake.
I'm not eating my pancakes. I'm using them as a pillow.
What's
You
wrong
have-
with Grandpa? Sorry.
No, it's all good. Go on.
What's wrong with Grandpa? He doesn't look well.
He keeled over last night from drinking too much alcohol.
I didn't drink too much. I barely had a sip.
He drank the lot, evilly, the lot.
Oh, Grandpa, you silly.
I suppose it's better than setting fire to the damn place.
I could do that if you want.
No, I'd rather you didn't.
How did everyone sleep?
Very well.
It was a dreamless sleep, thankfully.
Good to hear. Rue is back. If you have not noticed, Rue is on my shoulder.
Oh, the chicken, yes.
Excuse me, what did you just say? Would you like my chicken to peck your eyes out?
I say this in jest, evilly.
I'm sorry. I've only just got him back. I'm a bit protective right now. I apologize.
Is he safe and unharmed?
He is. He's a bit dirty, but he seems pretty in good spirits and quite healthy.
Oh, that's what matters then. I'm
And I
glad
give
he's
him
back.
a bit of pancake.
Yeah. Eats it. And just starts kind of going around to everyone else's and starts kind of trying to peck at theirs as well.
Not mine. Mine's in my bag.
Yeah, I just let him go on the table so he can come and say hello to you and stuff.
I notice him trying to peck at my pancake pillow and try and shoo him away. It's like, go away. I'm using this.
Let me roll for this.
Oh god.
Oh no. Okay. So roll a d20 for me.
Oh no.
What?
All of us.
No, just who? Just Stavros.
Yeah.
12.
So as you try to wave Rue away, I mean you managed to do it successfully, but as he kind of flies up,
Oh no.
yeah, he shits on you.
Evil just starts laughing.
I'm fine with it. Just leave me here.
Okay. Rue flies back to Evelyn's shoulder and just kind of glares and stares at Stavros.
I'm not even looking at it. I'm just face down
Good
in
boy,
the
Rue.
pancakes.
Good boy. You did good.
Okay, so we've got a hangover wizard with pancake syrup in his hair, sticking out oddly, and a bird shit on him. Good job.
Well, it looks like you three could probably need a bath now. Because I'm not traveling anywhere with your smelling and looking like that.
Yes,
Go
you
on,
have a
off you
point.
go. To the bath.
Yes.
I get this pristine.
Agatha need bath. Agatha does not smell pristine.
Oh.
I don't know if the bath big enough for you though, Agatha, so you might need to use the lake.
It's better than that river, right?
Wait. I thought we were like in the shitty sewers. If he goes and bathes in a lake,
Yes,
is that
that's
just gonna make
true.
it worse?
That is true.
Ah, so Agatha is pristine.
Maybe we could just use a barrel and like throw it at you and water you down? No?
You could do whatever you like.
Okay. I don't have anything to say to that.
Oh my god. Do you actually take him outside the back and throw water on him?
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it! Okay.
What's the lady? What's her name, by the way? I don't know if you've told me.
I have not told you because no one has asked for her name.
I'm not giving her mine either. Excuse me, fine lady.
Yes?
In everything that happened last night, I forgot to give you my name. My name is Evely. What is yours?
Oh, Felicia.
It's nice to meet you, Felicia. That's a good name.
It's,
Felicia's a good name.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you too.
I have an odd request.
Yes?
Well, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, is it dog hair?
No. I don't understand why you keep talking about dog hair.
Because she points over to him. She's like, he asked for dog hair. Shaved dog hair.
He's very old and a bit weird, so I don't know what he was into before we ever met him.
Oh, I see.
Strange man.
Very much so.
His tits.
The other request is, I'm guessing you do not have a bath big enough to fit my large... Are you a Goliath?
Yes.
My large Goliath friend here.
I
Correct?
don't. You are completely correct.
Well, then this could be some fun for you if you are interested. I'm thinking we could fill some large buckets of water and take him outside and just throw it at him.
Oh, I'm so ready for this. Go take him round the back and I'll start
Okay.
filling them up.
Okay, thank you so much.
Well, fine.
Okay, come on, I guess. We go give you bath.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, Evely takes you out through the main entrance. You go around the back. You see it's kind of an open-ish area, but there's some buildings that are pretty close by. You actually see Felicia dragging out a couple of barrels of water, some buckets, before she claps her hand and goes, "Hold on one moment." And she's like, before she goes to run, stops around and goes, "You start washing. Yeah, I'll come back." And then she runs back inside.
Okay. So Evely is going to grab the bucket and dip it into the barrel of water.
Yeah.
Is it soap? Does he have soap on hand?
There is soap there, yes, and the water is
So-
actually warm as well.
Okay.
It's not hot, but it's lukewarm.
Oh, this water is warm as well, so it won't be too cold. Do you want to grab the soap, Aggie?
Sure. Where is the soap? I'll pick it up.
I just pick it up and hand it to him.
Yeah.
Know where it is. Okay, you ready? Do you want the front or the back first?
Sorry. I don't know where that came from.
Let's start with the front, and we work our way to the back.
Okay, now you close your eyes and hold your breath, okay? Because I don't want it going too much in your mouth.
He takes a big breath and then
Okay.
closes his eyes.
And Evely's
hold
going
the
to
note.
throw the water on him whilst he's kind of, soaping himself up.
Yeah.
Like the first lot of water. What? This is fun, no?
This is not bad.
Okay, I'm gonna dip it into the barrel again because I'm still
I don't
waiting
know
for
what's happening
Yeah.
to my accent.
and start like throwing it on him and pouring it down his arms or whatever.
Yeah,
You know.
so you're giving her a nice little scrub, soaping him up,
Oh
throwing
no,
water
I
on.
don't need to touch him. I
No,
don't
you
need to
get
touch
you
him.
touch his body. No, I'm joking.
Right.
You're throwing water on him. He's rubbing soap on him to get
Yes.
lit up. Before you hear a loud shout from above, going, "Look out!" Before you see Felicia near one of the bedroom windows throws a massive bucket of water from overhead down onto Aggie. Roll a d20, see if you get hit with that.
Me.
Yeah, because she's
Yeah.
just throwing it over. She's like, "Look out!" Wah! Like throwing it over.
All right, let me roll a d20. Roll. Oof, that's only an 8.
Oof.
Oh.
Oh. So yeah, that water also splashes down onto you as well. It was a big barrel that she kind of did. So yeah, you are soaked a wee little bit.
I look down. I'm like, this is so fun! Again, Felicia, again!
Okay, before you hear like the as she like runs to another area, yeah, and you hear like dragging before she goes again, and then she just does it again, and more water comes flying out.
I'm just throwing this water over Aggie.
And she's just, you hear her cackling upstairs for, and you just hear it every now and then, the water being thrown, and then of her just stomping to another area, getting more, throwing it over. You guys, all you can hear is cackling from round the back, and the thudding of steps going, and then like laughing, and like, that's all you can hear from the other side. You don't see this either two, but you can hear it all happening.
Rua's flown away at this point and just watching because he doesn't want to get wet.
Absolutely.
I think this is just scrubbing and whistling and occasionally giggling.
Oh, a little Goliath giggling. That's so cute. Oh. But yeah, you basically do this for like about 30 minutes of just like throwing water. Absolutely pristine. You are gleaming. You are sparkly. Glitter.
If he's had a bath for 30 minutes, he should be fucking.
They're basically like, she's just throwing more and more water over the top. That's all you can hear for like this time is the of the feet, the throwing, as things are being lifted, and you just hear laughing from outside.
Okay, so when we're done, I put the bucket down. They're laughing. It's like, oh, this was fun. We should do this again. And I kind of walk back into the bar or wherever they were sat, and you can just see Evil is just drenched in water, but she's just happy. Her hair is all disheveled and like sticking to her, and she looks a little bit of a mess, but she doesn't look dirty. She just looks wet.
Agatha walks in, dripping wet, and sits back down at the same table he was drinking from and eating pancakes from.
Oh, you eat more pancakes?
Yes.
Right. So you've been sitting there, you're all clean. You see Evely come in that state, but obviously, as you said, very happy. What are you other two doing?
I've moved on from sleeping in the pancakes to now eating the pancakes.
Oh, gross. Just want you to know that's really gross. In his eye. No, I'm joking. Actually. Okay. Roll a d20. If it's 15 or above, it's in the facial area. 14. It's a nat 1. It's just like on you.
It's a nat 1.
It's just like on like the pit of your clothing, like down towards.
Is this the poop?
Yeah. Evely starts heaving. Yeah, you all hear this. Evely is heaving.
Don't mind me. I'll fix that. I cast Alter Self, and I use Alter Self to literally just clean myself up.
Oh shit! Okay.
I don't change any physical appearance of me, which I can do with Alter Self. I literally just use it to clean myself off.
Okay. So it's been a few hours since you've been here now. Obviously, from where you've had a nice long rest, you've had breakfast, you've had a wash, the water fight, Evely heaving. Bob has not returned.
Who?
Exactly.
I was about to ask about this. has anyone heard? Well, I was going to ask the bartenders if they'd heard from a person who was supposed to meet us. He was supposed to meet us after 3 hours, and apparently we've been asleep for 8.
Are you asking?
Yeah, I'll ask. I'll ask them if anyone.
Felicia is the only one there.
Okay. Excuse me, miss. Did anyone come for us to meet with us whilst we were indisposed of? We were supposed to meet someone.
Not at all. No. Why are you waiting for
I
someone?
mean, I can't even remember what he looks like to be able to describe him, to be honest.
I don't remember what he looks like either.
I definitely don't know what
He
it
was
looks like.
He was a big man. That's what I remember. He was a big man, but not quite as big as that man.
I mean, there's many big men in this city.
I wonder what could have kept him from coming. He seemed pretty adamant about meeting us and helping us. I hope he's not
Is-
been harmed.
His name was Bob, if you happen to know of him.
I know no one named Bob.
Maybe we should go back to where we met him and have a look around.
Didn't he tell us where he was going?
He did not.
It's likely that he's dead.
What?
Always see on such the negative side of things. He could just be
Well, everybody-
captured or maimed, you know? Doesn't have to be dead.
Yes, quite.
Agree with Evilly. I think we should go back to his place and check around.
That seems like the best course of action. Go back there, see if we can figure out where he went.
If you think it will help, then sure.
So I get up and I take my plate that had my pancakes on over to the bar, and I'm gonna drop Felicia another 5 gold. Say thank you for everything and the fun.
She gives you a wink and takes it and goes, anytime.
I will be back, Felicia. You have been quite lovely.
You have too. I hope I see you very soon again.
Me too. And just so you know, be careful when you're going topside. There's a nasty infection spreading around, and I would hate to know that anything bad happened to you.
Thank you so much. I've heard like rumors, but I will be careful. Thank you very much.
Stay safe.
You too.
Agatha walks out, and as he's walking out, he yells, "Bye, Felicia."
She just waves and goes, "Bye, big boy."
Bye, Felicia.
I know. She's like, I see what you did there. I see.
I just walk out without saying anything.
Of course you do.
Of course. Okay.
I look at Felicia as if I'm going to try and explain what hair of the dog is, and then bend my head and walk away. It's like, it's not even worth it.
As you go, she's like, "I hope you find the dog hair." For turning away, like I'm so weirded out right now. As you go out into you see the underground area again. You see the lanterns. You see the water, the murky water underneath. You see a bit of fog over it. The bridges, the lights, obviously a bit further high above than the actual coloured fog. Everyone, roll a perception for me, please.
Perception.
Perception.
Where is my perception?
14.
Okay. What did everyone else roll?
12 plus 3, 15.
Okay.
I can't tell.
22. 19 plus 3.
Okay.
Mine's in the corner, and it's 18.
18. Okay. As you kind of take a glance around, it's like you're only really seeing it probably for the first time since you've got there. Every now and then it's like there's an odd place, house that looks desolate, run down, like no one's been there before, even though it's been very busy before. But also that there isn't as many people as you've seen as before.
We're in the
We-
daytime now, right? And we
Yep.
approached at nighttime, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When you say a desolate house, do you mean are we seeing the same desolate house over and over again, or just every now and again we see another desolate house?
Every now and then you see another one.
Right. When you said that, then I was like, are we seeing the same desolate? Are we just walking in circles?
No. No. You eventually get to the place where you remember that gentleman to be. You're all stood outside.
Does the house look intact? Does it look like anything's happened? Is the door open? Is it closed?
Door is closed. It's just a normal little shack.
So I'm gonna knock on the door. See if
Yeah.
anyone answers.
Nothing happens.
I'm gonna try the door handle.
It is locked.
Are there any windows like peek into?
There is. There's a couple of windows at the front. There's some around the side.
Okay, I'm gonna go look through one of the windows.
Roll a perception for me.
22.
What was that? 22.
22, yeah.
22. Very empty. There's a hole in the ground. Not a massive hole, probably about a foot in diameter, but that's really it.
Was the hole there when we were there previously?
You do not know.
I think we'd have noticed a big hole in the ground. Does it look disheveled or like something's happened? Or does it look the exact
No,
same
looks
as what it was last
exactly
night?
the same. It's just that for the first time you've kind of just noticed that there is a hole there.
Is that hole big enough to fit a person?
No.
Okay. But it does not look touched, like since last night. Like I don't think he's been back here. I don't think anyone has. So whatever he is, he's out there doing whatever he was doing before we left him.
Every now and then, as you're talking about this, speaking, like looking in the windows, like there's an odd person walking past.
An odd person.
Like just a random
the odd
person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of giving you a weird look as you're peeking in before they kind of shrug and continue on.
Do we have any idea which way he was heading?
You do. You know that he was heading north way, so north. In that general sort of this area.
Well, I suggest we go in the way that we saw him leave.
Or we
And
kick
we're
the door
sure
in.
there's. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Could we throw the Goliath at the door?
Yeah, I was just gonna suggest I kick in the door, but I'm not sure if we're sure if there's nothing inside this house and nothing to check out about this hole.
But you're asking to break into a house in the middle of the day when people are walking past into a man's house that we don't really know so well.
Maybe there's a back entrance that's out of view.
We could go check.
Is there a back entrance?
There is a back entrance. The door is locked.
Oh, kick in that back door.
Kick it in.
Kick it in. Roll a strength.
Yeah. Goliath smash.
He rolls a
We
2.
humans.
Roll with advantage, because you are a big Goliath, and this is just a flimsy little wooden door.
Oh boy, it's gonna take a minute.
It's all good.
Maybe when we have a break, you should reset.
We'll have a break in a moment.
So the first one is a 12.
And
And I reset my computer and everything.
Hmm.
It's something with D&D Beyond for me.
Odd.
Yeah, so I have a 12.
You got advantage, so roll again.
Yeah, so
No,
just
I-
waiting for it.
I
It's-
Oh,
rolled-
okay.
Yeah.
It's just being slow. We've not.
Oh,
seen
wait.
it yet.
Oh, a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
12.
well.
You easily, basically Sparta kick this door. The door goes flying off a good few feet in, breaks off the hinges. But yeah, you now have an open doorway.
I would like to check this hole.
Okay.
Hole
Yeah.
check.
Well, you haven't seen the hole. You would need to roll perception.
Okay. Do I perceive the hole? Roll perception. Where the hell is it? I just had it. What was that? I rolled a 22. Do I perceive the hole?
You do see the hole. If anyone else
Okay.
wants to roll foot to see if they see it as well.
I want to
Is that
find the
perception,
hole.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 11 plus... no, sorry, 13 plus 3, 16.
Okay.
Give me a second.
It's all good.
It's a spinning. Shit. I got a 10.
Okay. You two see the hole. It's in a place where you wouldn't be able to miss it, but it looks like it's been there for a while. Agath, you have no clue what the fuck they're talking about. You do not see this hole.
Alright.
He's the one who kicked in the door so we could see the hole. How does he not know about the hole?
Because he's taller. Maybe his eyesight just looks like a patch on the floor. I don't know.
Okay, I want to investigate the hole.
Yeah. Roll investigate.
That's a 3 plus 8, so 11.
It is a hole. Um,
I have deduced that this is a hole. We can go
Yeah.
about our business.
This hole looks like it's not gone inwards but outwards.
Ooh.
So it looks like something would have come from it rather than going in
Yes.
Tremors.
Okay. Are there any signs of like tracks from the hole? If something has come out of it.
Oddly enough, there are no tracks coming from it. It just looks like something's come up from it.
Right.
So I'm a little confused. Can I take Agath to the location of the hole and ask him, do you see that there?
Do you do that?
Yes.
Okay, so Agath, Istra brings you this hole and basically tilts your head down and goes, look at this hole. And for some reason, it's like a weird like snap in your mind and you see this hole.
Wow.
It has been there, but as soon as you look away, there is no hole.
What?
Does that happen to all of us?
It does.
Wait, what?
Whoa.
I smell devilry.
And it's weird though, because it's like, you know there was something there, but you don't remember what. Every time you glance at it, you're like, oh yeah, there's a hole there. But every time you look away, nothing's wrong.
Grandpa, why don't you, do you have detect magic?
I've got detect something.
Well, I
Detect
don't want you
something.
to
Let me
detect
find the
something.
spells.
Okay.
I do. I could cast detect magic. Or is there anything else? Are there any better spells? No. Detect magic is my best one. Okay, I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Okay.
As a ritual, I don't have it thingied, so it doesn't cost me any spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
But it is going to take 1 action and 10 minutes.
Okay. We'll just say it's been 10 minutes. Describe what
Yeah.
you do.
I sit down in front of the hole, stare at it,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all I do until something glows around it, if it is magic or something.
Okay. So, have
And-
you
okay.
roll for it? Sorry, go on.
I was gonna see if I can cast one of my cantrips, which is light, and like put it into the hole to see how deep it goes.
Go for it. Absolutely.
Alright.
So we'll do Stavros. You don't have to roll anything for detect magic, do you?
No,
Because
I'm doing
it's
it as
a thing, yeah.
ritual.
So yeah, it's very strange because the hole itself is a magic, but it's like every now and then a little bit of like a golden wave of some sort of magic comes up from there and then disappears. But it's only every now and then that you see it. So whatever it is, it's not constant.
Right.
It's like a pulse.
Not like a pulse, but something very similar.
So the
So I'm-
hole's not magic, but there's something magical
Whatever
coming
came,
from
yeah.
it.
So I'm gonna cast my light into the hole to see how far down it can go.
As you do that, it keeps going down and down further before it kind of slopes off a bit. but it goes very deep. It does take a couple minutes for it has that little turn at the bottom.
I think we should search the house for a different exit.
Was
Also,
whatever it was came from underneath the house and into it, right? But we don't
the
know
ho-
if it was here before. Maybe Bob already knew.
Well, the hole's not big enough for us to get down or slide
No,
down.
of course not.
No, so I believe there may be another entrance to something if it's that big underneath the ground.
Maybe whatever came out of it was quite small. Like a rat, but like a magic rat or something. I don't know.
A magic rat.
We've seen infected
never know.
horses and people. You don't know.
I'm going to start going checking
Is
the
there
house.
like a basement in this place?
What was that? Sorry. So one person's going to have a look around. You want to check if there's a basement.
Yes.
Okay. Both roll perception. So what? Istra roll investigation. You know, both roll investigation. Fuck it.
All right.
Right. Where is it?
Got 15 plus 3 makes 18.
It came out of my character sheet.
It's all good. So, Istra, you're looking around. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. As soon as you turn away from the hole, though, you don't remember that there's a hole there, though. That's the only thing. So you're looking around, but you don't really remember why you're looking around. You're kind of confused by this, but nothing seems suspicious. You're just looking around at this place. Every now and then you find like an old map from like the sea from where whoever lived here has gone on trips around everywhere. You do pull out one map that says Neverwinter on the top.
Why are you laughing?
No reason.
No, go on.
Neverwinter is a place in D&D.
I've never. I've just completely forgotten what I'm looking for.
Oh, okay.
It threw me then for a second. I was like, what?
That's why I was laughing at Neverwinter.
No.
I rolled an 18.
Okay, you turn away. You don't remember the hole, but you know that you're looking for something. You see another door to a side that, as you go and open it, it's open and steps that lead down.
I have no idea why I'm looking for a basement, but I have a strange feeling I should be going down these steps.
Would it be okay if I pocketed the map?
What map? I don't even realize you were looking for a map.
Well, neither do I, but I seem to have it in my hand, so I think I'm going to steal it.
I don't see why not. I'm
Alright.
going down these stairs.
Okay.
What is everyone else doing?
I'm just looking at the hole.
Okay, Agath?
I'm just standing there looking confused.
Okay. Okay. So,
Aggie, look at the hole.
I try to look at the hole.
I
yeah,
point straight at it.
as she does
so
it,
you
you're
can see
like,
it.
oh, there's a hole there. I knew that was there.
Don't take your eyes off it. Keep looking at the hole. Okay, it's the only way you remember.
Agatha locks in on the hole.
Yeah.
Okay. Istra, you pocket the map for Neverwinter.
I'm going to follow down the stairs after Stavros.
Okay, yeah, you both go down. It's very dark as you go down. Obviously, you're not above ground. You're underground anyway, but obviously there's no light source that leads down.
There is a light source. It's going to be my staff, because I'm going to cast light from my for a cantrip.
Okay. The staff lights up at the end. You can see everything. You see that the steps are actually made out of dirt as they go further down. It takes a couple of steps, but you get there. And it's basically a dirt basement. Roll perception.
Both of us?
Both of you, yep.
Yeah. Ooh, Christ. 1 plus 3, 4.
It is a normal basement.
15 plus 3, 18.
As you look around, as you see Istra, like, yeah, this is just a dirt basement, you lock onto another hole, a bit bigger than the one before.
Why is there a hole here?
What hole? I see no hole.
I point directly at it, almost shoving his head down the hole. This hole, right here.
Oh, that hole. I didn't see that hole.
And obviously, as you look at the hole, you're like, oh yeah, there's a hole. I knew that was there. I've seen this before.
If they're in a basement, are we like above them?
Yeah.
Is the hole adjacent? So like, is it adjacent to the one that we're seeing?
It is not.
So it's in a separate place. Can we hear each other if we yell?
Yeah.
Okay. Istra.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Istra, can you hear us?
I can, yeah.
What do you see down there?
There's another hole. This one's bigger.
Okay. Don't take your eyes off the hole, because otherwise we all forget. We all just look at the hole.
You got it.
Can I throw something down the hole?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I pick up something,
You forget the hole.
That-
No, I'm joking. I'm assuming you're still looking at the hole as you go to
Yeah,
find
I'm
something to throw
locked
down.
in on the hole.
Yeah.
And then I reach and find something that's small enough to throw down it that's, not
You-
important to anybody or anything, and throw it down the hole.
You basically find like an old, like, sort of snow globe sort of thing, and you just launch it in. You hear it go dunk, 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 dunk as it kind of bounces off the side, and it just keeps going until it kind of goes a bit quiet, and then you hear a thump as it hits the end.
Interesting.
Istra, did anything fall into the basement? My accent's gone fucky, I'm sorry.
Don't apologize.
I saw nothing fall into the basement.
Wait, did he see anything fall? Did it land in the
Nothing
basement?
landed in the basement.
Interesting.
They could
Do you
hear
have
it
any-
banging like down like
Okay.
the side of the wall, but
Okay.
nothing came there.
Do you have anything to throw in your hole? And don't throw Grandpa.
I wouldn't fit.
Oh, you would fit
don't-
this hole.
Oh, I'd fit in this hole.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Here's the question: would Agath fit in this hole?
He would.
Whoa!
Okay. The hole down here is massive. Come down here. Both
But
of
we'll
you.
forget as soon as we stop looking at this hole.
Okay.
So I
Forget
start
about
to
the hole.
back towards
Forget about the hole.
thingy.
Just come downstairs. Just come
Alright.
downstairs.
So I start to back away, but I'm
Mhm.
still looking at the hole
Yeah.
till I get to wherever the door is,
Mhm.
where I have to look away from the hole. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, where's Bob? What are we doing? Why is Bob not here? We should go look for Bob. I think he went
Come
north.
downstairs.
Come down
Why-
the stairs.
Why? It's dark
Come
in
down.
We have
Fine.
something to show you.
there. Oh, okay. I just like it.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay locked in on this hole because I don't want to leave it out of my sight. I don't want to lose it.
Okay.
You don't want to lose the hole.
Okay, so I walk into the basement.
Roll a perception, unless they point out specifically to you.
We're literally. above
You're gonna
the
have to
hole.
point it. I only got a 10.
I am almost forcing Seth's head down the hole.
So I look at them two and I follow where they're looking and I say,
Mhm.
"Oh, it's the hole. Okay, I see it again. Okay."
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of walk towards it. So this is a big hole. Rue, could you fly down there I want to send Rue down. See if not to a dangerous level. Like if he feels spooked, he comes back. But I just want to see how far down he can go because it's a big hole.
Rue at first is very confused until you literally point out the hole, and then it kind of cars and flies
Yeah.
down. You just kind of hear the flapping of wings echoing, the few odd cars, before it comes back up and just lands on
Okay.
your shoulder.
Is there any way he can tell me how far down it went or?
Not at all.
Right, okay. Well, nothing hurt him down there, so I mean, that's a
Nothing
plus.
hurt him.
I suggest we jump in the hole.
Does the hole just go like straight down, or is like a hole that goes off, like horizontally? Can we walk down it, or is it literally just like
It's like
throwing ourselves down the abyss?
throwing yourselves down the abyss.
Well,
Ugh.
I do have feather falling, or I did. Have I taken that off?
Do we have any rope?
I don't have feather falling anymore. But I do have something that could help us. But it's crazy.
Would you like a little bit of help?
Maybe. Yes.
You could say that your characters make a note about these holes. So it kind of reminds them a little bit, like, this is what we've seen, this is what we want to do, this is what we want to check out.
Okay.
Because you could technically investigate in other areas.
Okay.
You don't have to throw yourselves in that hole, because there's that hole.
Okay. So we're gonna
We've
write
seen
down
a
on the
hole,
note
we
So
must
make
throw
n-
ourselves down it.
that we forget about the hole when we're not looking at it, so we're writing the note to remind ourselves that if we see holes, we've seen it before.
Yes.
Okay. I'm really glad we're not throwing ourselves down a hole, by the way.
I just thought I'd give you a little bit of a DM love there.
Yeah. Were you just thinking like, oh shit, they're gonna jump down, what we're gonna do now?
No, I was like...
Total party wipe threw themselves off the cliff.
Things could have happened or could not have happened. But I just thought I'd make a
Alright.
little note that you could do
Okay.
this.
So
I was
instead I'm
down
gonna
to remember the holes and
Yeah.
not to jump down them.
So we decided against jumping down the very large hole.
It seems that way, yes.
Okay.
The worldly forces
Practically
seem to be
dangerous.
telling us not to jump down the hole.
Okay. Well then
You can jump down the hole if you want to. I just want you to at least character-wise, like, just make a note about it, because it's gonna be like, oh, do I remember?
Okay. Okay. So maybe we should just go and try and find where Bob went, and bring up these holes to him. Maybe he knows something about it. If we remember, which we won't. So we'd have to read
Is
the
this-
notes before. I don't know.
Is this bigger hole burst outward like the little one?
Absolutely.
To me, it seems like something very nasty has flown out of these holes, and there's obviously more than one of them.
Something very nasty that seems to be getting bigger with each hole.
Yeah.
Oh, there's multiple, and some are small and some are large. Large. Okay, I'm gonna stop looking at the hole.
Have we
And
written
I
this
turn
down?
around. Yeah, I've written mine down.
Right.
What are you two doing? Why are you looking at the oh, there's a hole.
Read your notes.
So I'm looking at the hole again. Okay, I remember now. I'm going back upstairs, so I'm going to stop looking at the hole. I stop looking
Okay.
at the hole and start to walk off, but I notice that they're behind me, and I turn and go, "What are you doing? Why are you looking at the hole?" Oh, there's a hole.
Oh, you bitch.
I think we should all agree to stop looking at the hole at the same time.
Okay. On 3, we all stop looking at the hole.
Right.
Go
Okay.
about our business.
In 3 seconds, stop looking at the hole.
Okay.
Who's gonna do the countdown?
1, 2, 3, and
Okay.
I stop looking at the hole.
Me too. Why are we down here?
Why
in
are
the
we down
basement?
here?
I
You
don't
know that you went down there for a reason?
What was the reason we came down here? I'm sure there's an expert. Oh, there's a hole!
I feel a vicious cycle coming in.
Yep. You motherfuckers.
Is there anything else from the basement that we can gather other than the fact that there's a hole?
Just the same thing, whatever made this hole, it came from underneath. You don't see any signs of anything coming out from the hole.
Okay. Okay. With my weakling old person strength, I'm going to drag evilly away from the hole and back up the stairs.
Okay.
Okay, Grandpa, thank you.
Have you
So we
noticed
get-
something?
Oh, sorry, go on.
I've just noticed this small hole in the middle.
Oh, you
Swimming
motherfuckers.
with Aggie.
Okay.
Oh, there's a hole again.
We go upstairs. I get evilly
You're
up the stairs.
Since you've like written the note and you've read the note, you know that there's holes that you keep forgetting when you see them.
Okay,
But they've
Those
seen
must
that
be
they've
those
been there
holes we
for a
wrote about.
while.
there
yeah.
must be. But now I want to see if there's another hole underneath in the basement. Should we
We
go
need
check?
to check the house. You need to check the house. Stavros, come with me down into the basement.
No, Agath, I tap Agath on the shoulder. Would you please be a dear, go downstairs. Do not look at anything other than Istra and bring him back upstairs.
There's a huge hole down here.
Wait, but if I stop looking at the hole, it's gonna disappear. Well, if I stop, looking at the hole, it will disappear.
Doesn't matter. It's not going anywhere. It'll still be there when you come back to it. Please go and get Istra.
Okay.
Everyone, come and look at this.
Agate believes.
I think we should go for a break soon.
Agate believes the hole and goes downstairs, and
Don't look at anything other than Istra.
he stares Istra in the eye, and goes, "We must leave."
Have you seen the hole?
Agate looks
listen
at the
to
hole.
him.
He's like, "Ooh, there's a hole. What's this hole for?"
Maybe we should look.
Maybe we should go into the hole.
Oh God, have I got any?
Goodness knows.
Look what
My
you've
God.
done! This is your fault!
Have I got anything that I can
Can
cast?
disappear.
Have I got anything that can cast like mind control or anything like that? That can get them all upstairs.
Right,
I'm
let's...
still upstairs looking at this hole, correct?
No, you stopped looking at the hole.
All right, so
You've
I'm
got-
just in the room, very confused, not sure where everyone's going, and I'm just walking up and
Everyone's
down the
going
stairs.
back and forth, up and down the stairs, going, "Oh, there's a hole!
Okay.
Oh, there's a hole!"
Okay, I've got an idea, but I have no idea how I'm gonna get a Goliath up the stairs. I'm gonna cast sleep on these motherfuckers. I'm gonna drag them out of this house one by one.
Oh God!
You are a tiny little old man. How the hell are you going to do that?
Unless I do this, you're all just gonna keep going backwards and forwards to these fucking holes.
In the
and we're not
meantime,
gonna
Agate
get anywhere.
yells upstairs, "Hey, Evilly, you should check out this hole."
Okay, I'm coming.
The fact is, you know that, like, oh my God, let's go for a break. I need a smoke. Fuck you all. Right, let's go for a quick break. You bitches. Fucking hell.
I want it down on the record that I've tried my hardest to try. and
You
stop
have.
this.
I will just push you all out of the house. It's fine. Let's go for a break. Smoke time, guys.
Right.
Oh, what time is it there, Will?
It's only 9:10, but
Oh, bless.
It's 10
I'll
past
be up
9.
early
It's,
for work.
according to my computer, it's 2:15 here.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm so good. I'm enjoying this.
Same. So you all get out of the house. You've made the notes about these holes that when you look away, you don't remember, but now
Holes.
you've kind of got knowledge that there is holes that are doing this. Stavros, make a history check.
Oh, what have you done? History, you say?
Yes.
Eight. That's a nat 20 plus 8.
Holy
That's 28.
shit. Okay.
Nice.
You
I know
remember
everything I know everything there is about fucking everything.
you remember when you were at the place of learning that you worked at? You remember reading about something like this. You don't, even though it's the natural 20, you don't fully remember, but you know that you could find knowledge of whatever this is in a place of like a library of some sort. But you know you've read about something like this.
You're saying that I remember reading about the holes specifically?
Something very similar to it, but it's been a good few fucking years.
Right. So something similar to the holes.
Oh, like the magic that's behind the holes, not necessarily holes.
Something to do with the holes and something that could do something very similar to it.
Okay. And find info in a library.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so turn to the party and say, right, now we've all stopped looking at whatever it was we were looking at.
Well,
I
you've read the notes. You
remember-
know that you were looking at holes. It's just you don't remember looking at them, but you know you've made notes of it.
Okay.
But did we write the note whilst we were looking at the hole? Because we did. Why do we remember we wrote the note when we're no longer looking at the hole?
Because you remember
My
writing the
God.
note.
Oh my god. Okay, in my notebook here, I seem to have made a note about a hole. It reminds me of something I once read about, and maybe we should go seek out information about such things from a library.
What about this Bob character?
Well, we may get lucky, and he may already be at the library. He may have seen the holes himself.
Is the library
about-
north?
Might have been even going in the same direction as the library. He was looking
Okay.
he was looking for information for us. Remember?
The library
Right.
is above ground.
Okay, he
Yeah.
wasn't going to the library.
Yes, but we still have the infection to worry about, and that everyone is trying to evacuate. So I don't know how much time we have. We have to wait for Ainslow also.
Yes.
Okay.
I suppose the decision is whether to go topside or stay here and look for information on these holes.
Well, we would need to go topside to find information on these holes from the
Okay.
library.
You
Yeah.
remember pretty close by to where you came down here that there was a library close by. So it's not like it's going too far out of the way or further into the city.
Okay, we could go to the library on the way to Bob.
I'm good
That's-
with that. I would like to
That's
know what it
agreeable
is.
for everyone.
Yes. We
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so you all do a 180. You start going back the way that you originally came down here. You find that pathway that Einslow showed you. You go on up all them stairs that you originally walked down. You get to topside. It's beautiful. It is sunny. You hear the sound of seagulls like cawing overhead. Apparently, seagulls caw. Caw. Meh. That, or that noise. I don't know.
No, 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 we just hear in the distance seagulls going. Mine, 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 mine,
It takes you about 15 minutes from where you found that pathway down that I showed you to find a beautiful white stoned library.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go and head right on in.
I follow.
Yeah, I follow.
You go
Never
through
follows all of them.
the main doors. It's got like white, beautiful like marble pillars going up on each side. There's a huge desk that looks way too big for the library, but that's how they made it. There is a single woman with glasses, human woman, glasses, mousy brown hair, kind of all curly, some up, some down. Just reading a book, not even noticing that you've come in. Every now and then she licks a finger before she turns the page.
Okay, you say I remember like reading stuff about this. Do I
Yes.
know what to go up to this lady and ask for?
You remember,
Do I
because you
know-
rolled a natural 20, you remember it has something to do with mythological stuff.
Mythological.
Well,
So
let me
I'm just gonna
let me
go
rewind.
up to her in the
Let me
library.
rewind. Let me rewind. Um, what would you call it? Um, when people write stories about something that aren't real, but it becomes this thing. You know, like the Slender Man. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh shit! I
But I
know what you mean.
Tall,
Creepypasta.
Not
tall
creepypasta.
tales.
Not creepypastas where tales like this get just left.
By
out.
urban legends.
Urban legends. That's it.
Yeah, urban
It has to
legends.
do with urban legends. Thank you very much. I couldn't remember for the life of me.
Okay, I go up to desk. Does it have a bell or anything? That I need to
It does.
ring
A
to get her attention?
massive, huge silver bell that how many? I would say about it's absolute. It's about 10 inches. It's huge, with a massive little button on top that you can slap.
Can I reach the bell? Because you said this desk was massive.
Not tall, but lengthwise.
All right, okay. All right, I ring the bell.
Yeah, as you
Ding.
press it doesn't ring. It echoes in this huge building. It echoes for quite a long time, just to show how vast this building is. Before she slowly looks up at you and she's like, "Can I help you?"
Yes. Could you please point me in the direction of any books you have on urban legends?
Oh, urban legends. Sure. If you just, she kind of turns to where there's like another entranceway just to the left of her. It's like if you go down there, keep walking down. You walk past about 4 aisles, turn right, and there's a little ladder up, and they're along the top shelf. If you check there, we've got a
Thank
little
you very
section over there.
much.
No problem. And then she just kind of opens her book slowly and goes back to reading it.
Yeah, head off in the direction that she just pointed us.
Okay, yeah. You follow the directions perfectly. You see a little ladders that go up to like a top shelf where, in small writing, it says "Urban Legends."
Okay, I'm going to climb the ladders and have a look if I can find the specific book that I'm looking for.
Roll a d20 for me.
Mm-hmm. Just took a sip of tea. I knew he was going to say that. D20 on what, or just a regular D20?
Just a regular d20. I mean, you could do it as You could do it as an investigation if that would help.
Would very much help because I get +8 to that.
Okay, do an investigation then.
That's a 4, so a 12.
You know what? Good enough. You kind of thumb along the books, kind of reading the titles of them before one kind of sticks out like, I've read this before. This has a connection, and you pull it out. Before you come down the ladders, there's a little table off to the side that you slap the book down, and you start to open it and thumb through it. As you kind of keep turning the pages, go, no, that doesn't sound right, that doesn't sound right, this isn't right, this isn't right, this isn't right. You come to a page where it has a picture of, it looks like a human body with a long neck, multiple necks, and different heads on them, with a title on the top that says False Hydra. And
False Hydra.
Yeah, and what this basically says is no one knows if this is real. There's been like rumors of this, but obviously no one can tell. But it's an old urban legend where people say it came from. This is going to sound really stupid. It's like a potato. It's buried somewhere underground, and it grows from all the bad stuff that happens in that area. It grows multiple heads. And what it does is it sings a song. Each head will sing a song, and it sprouts. And every now and then there will be holes, and it's like people don't see them, and sometimes people go missing, and people will not remember who that person is. They don't exist anymore. They were never there to begin with. They are wiped from existence because of the song from the False Hydra and being eaten.
Okay, and I've just read this, haven't I?
Yes.
Well, then he must not have been eaten because we still remember him.
I mean, we still remember him, but the woman at the tavern didn't.
But wouldn't it work for all of us if he's taken that we would not remember him and either? What about Una? She went missing. Wait, is that name Una?
Have you checked the NPC channel?
No.
It was a few weeks ago I posted something.
Oh.
Oh.
Let me just go take a look. Do we have an NPC channel?
We
Where's the
do.
NPC channel?
It's in group 1.
NPCs.
NPCs, and if you scroll up,
Oh.
Wow.
this has been happening for a
But then why
while.
would we remember her then? If that's the way it works, why did we remember Una?
You do not fully remember who Una is. I don't know who Una is.
I
And you
remember
asked
we did
me,
something, yeah,
and I
remember
said,
we did
Una
something
who?
about we can't remember who Una is.
hmm
Oh, so none of us remember. Right, so in game, none of us remember Una.
You have an inkling that you remember someone, but you can't put an image to that person. You know that someone existed, but that's it.
Is that the same way for us with Bob?
Not at the moment.
So it's safe to say that Bob is still alive and kicking somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are we saying these things are invisible?
No.
Right.
If you see them, then you see them like the holes. But if you turn away from them,
Right. So the same deal as the whole Scotch.
mm-hmm.
Right.
Right, okay. I've suddenly just got a very bad feeling about being in the, like a quiet corner of a library. Are there any holes about? I'm now looking deliberately for holes.
Roll perception.
Can we all do this?
Absolutely.
Oh, mine was terrible. Mine's 9.
You do not see any holes.
I got an 11.
3 plus 3, 6.
Mine's still rolling. Ooh, it might be a good one.
Fingers crossed.
Never
Might be a
mind.
good one.
What was it?
It's 13.
Okay, so Istra and Evely, you don't see anything unusual. Everything looks fine. Stavros and Agath, you do see a hole.
In the library. Just like how far away from us?
About 13, 14 feet off the way that you originally passed.
How big is it?
Pretty decent size. Not as big as the one you found in the basement, but close enough.
When we look at this hole, do we remember all the holes?
Yes.
Is it the same thing?
Looks like
Does
it
it
came
just
from
seem to-
underground, yeah?
Yeah, seems like it goes on forever, just
Mhm.
straight down.
Yep.
Okay. Now knowing what I know about the False Hydra, I'd suggest that we go back down to the Undercity and look for any signs of holes that lead. I don't know. Maybe more holes leading further and deeper at a lower point in the Undercity. If something is coming from below the Undercity, the lower we go, then surely we should be closer to it.
Yes, but what if it takes one of us and then we cease to exist? I don't like this, Gary.
Did you just say then? Because you sort of cut off, and it sounded like you said Gary.
Scary.
Scary. All right.
Like, who's Gary?
Scary.
Who's Gary? Oh no! Has it already happened when we've
None of
forgotten
you
Gary?
remember Gary? How can you not remember Gary?
The book say anything about how to find this thing or
Or kill him?
to kill him?
Yes. Yes. No. Does the book say anything
It
like
did. It basically said that you can kill it by cutting off the heads.
that? It has multiple of these.
It is a false
Work
hydra.
the same way as a normal hydra, where if you cut off one head, two grow in its place.
It is a false hydra.
I'm going to assume that means yes.
No, because it's a false hydra.
Oh,
So it
or
starts
false.
with many heads and then you remove them.
Wait, what?
Mhm.
What are
So
you saying?
as it
False or
false, false, false. So when it's first, I don't know, grows, it's got one head, and as it gets older, more heads sprout. Now it's known as a false hydra because in the book, when you read it, it mentions that if you were to cut off a head, another does not come.
Right.
So all
Alright,
we need
great.
to do is decapitate some creatures. That sounds real bloody.
Okay, so it gains heads the older it gets, not just when it gets decapitated.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Nope.
this our problem, though? Our problem is the Ica. Is there any
Yes.
correlation between the both two things?
But Bob was getting information for us about the Ica, so we need to go and deal with this to get said information.
It's a side
Whilst-
quest.
Yes, whilst we still have memory of him. 'Cause
Yes,
once
I
we
agree.
forget him, he's dead.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go decapitation hunting.
Okay.
So yeah, should we go? I mean, I would assume we need to go back down to the Undercity and look for holes at a lower point in the Undercity.
Agreed.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay. With that knowledge that you've gotten from the... I'm gonna burp. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. No, yeah, I did. I'm sorry. Pardon me. Oh. So with that knowledge from the book that you've got, you all start to leave. You go back the way that you came. You go past the desk, and yeah, you leave.
Is the woman still there?
What woman?
Motherfucker.
And
Right.
as you
How are we
leave-
doing this then? How are we walking out of this place? Because we've now got to look in every fucking direction.
Yes, I'm gonna be like concentrating on the ground and looking for holes in dark places. So hopefully that can give me an edge to seeing them. So I'm already gonna be on alert looking for these things.
I took the bell.
You pocket a big ass fucking bell. Yeah, sure. You take the bell.
Thank you.
Did we take the book with us?
Oh yeah.
I've pocketed the book. The book was
Good.
coming with us whether it was legal or not.
Make sure
Good.
you make notes that you've got them items.
Okay.
I didn't take anything because I'm not a thief.
Oh.
Seth just writes big bell.
Big ass bell.
What's this book called?
Oof. That book is called. I can't remember what the name.
Myths and urban legends.
Yeah,
or
we'll just say that Myths and Urban Legends, Volume 2.
we
And, Legends
we
Volume
we
2.
determined that it did not say how to find it, just how to kill it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But knowing that it says it sprouts, so you're assuming that it's underground.
Okay. I say we just pour a bunch of bless down the hole.
Ooh, we can't do that now because we've sold all of it.
Shit.
I do have an idea that might help with that though, but I'll need water. So if we go back down on the ground and we find a hole that's relatively near, the sewage lake, I have an idea.
I get an inkling as to what you're suggesting, but if we flood wherever this thing is with water, could we not end up killing Bob?
Well, we don't know that Bob is under the ground. We just want to flush it out. No?
That could mean flushing out multiples. If you're saying it's like a seed that grows underneath, and there's multiples of these, if you flush them all out, we're going to have quite the fight on our hands.
But they all
No.
need to die because otherwise they're just going to be killing everyone uncontrollably.
And also, if we flush them all out into the Undercity, unless
They're
people
already
are
in
looking
the
at
city.
unless people are looking at them, they won't notice them coming.
True. And the other thing is, if we do bring them out into the open, everyone can look at them and know what they are and maybe run.
What did it say about the? Sorry, I should have paid more
No,
attention.
it's fine.
What did it say about the song it sang? What did the song do again?
The song is the thing that makes you forget, basically.
So should
It's
we-
like it lures you with it. You hear it. If you hear it, and you turn and you see it, you're basically, it's like a siren sort of song. But if you look away, and it's not singing, it's forgotten.
How are we
So
going
should-
to fight something that we can't look at?
I
Mirrors.
blindly cast fireball over my shoulder.
No, we need something reflective. Something that we can see them without looking directly at them. Like a body of water or something. I don't know. So something reflective.
How shiny is Seth's shield?
What about that bell?
That
Bell.
is a good idea. You can use that as a shield if you come face to face with them. Or maybe you can show it itself. Maybe it can make itself disappear if we can show it itself.
It's worth a shot.
Could we consider maybe blocking our ears to prevent the song from uh distracting us?
Yes.
I motion to.
I have
Agatha,
deafness.
I can't hear him.
I
'cause I've
could
already
cast
stuffed my
deafness on
ears.
us. I could cast deafness on us when
Ooh,
we get
that's a-
into this fight. I do have deafness.
That
It's
would
a
mean
good
that
idea.
we'd hopefully not have to communicate at all.
Oh no, we know each other pretty well. I'm pretty sure we could figure it out, but we wouldn't be able to hear anything. So we'd have to be more on alert, but it would stop us from hearing the song.
Well, it's better than my idea of sticking pancakes in my ears, so yes, definitely the best option.
I was going to start ripping up my robes and just jam it in my ears.
Jesus.
So it says I can blind or deafen a foe, but could I technically do it on a friend because they're still a creature?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay.
And
So-
it only lasts for a little while as well. It only lasts until the end of your turn, so you'd only be deaf for like a small part, a small duration, I suppose. Let's test it. No.
Right, so we've got the big reflective bell. We've got deafness should we need it. Is there anything else we could think of that might be helpful? Should we come face to face with one of these things?
I don't know. The only other thing I can do is flush it out of the holes with the water. Because I can do that at quite a high spell now, so it is a large body of water that I can shove down those little holes.
Rip Bob if he's down there.
Yeah, I still think that if we shove water down there, we're just going to drown Bob.
Okay.
We need to find a way down to its lair ourselves.
Alright then. I guess I don't remember what I want to say because I'm not looking at a hole.
Bitch.
Let's move into a hole.
I need to go look at a hole to finish that sentence.
We need to go and find some holes.
Yes.
Have you left the library, or are you just in the street, or are you going down to the underground?
I
look.
thought we were walking and talking, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't know if like where you were, like, technically. So
Walking and talking back to the underground whilst also very fucking on edge about the fact that something could just pop up behind us and make us disappear.
Yeah, so as you're all walking, talking about this, coming up with brilliant ideas, by the way. Everyone take an inspiration point, by the way, because that was beautiful.
3 inspiration points.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Where do I add an inspiration point?
It's normally at the top near like your HP and stuff. But sorry, go on.
Sorry.
No, go on.
I was just gonna say it's between walking speed and your HP.
Thank you.
Walking speed's nowhere near my HP.
We're on mobile, remember? So we're not
Oh yeah,
seeing
never
that
mind.
quite.
Forget what I said.
Come on, let's hurry up because I definitely want to have a fight today. Maybe.
You will. So you're all walking down, keeping an eye out. Everyone roll perception for me as you're walking and talking.
Perception. 17.
Okay.
That's a 9.
Okay.
So much more
17.
suspenseful this way. Sorry.
Don't apologize.
17.
Okay.
Well, wait,
Whoa.
what?
We all
Yeah.
got 17s.
Wow, okay.
Apart
didn't,
from
I got a 9.
Saffron.
I guess because we're on high alert, though, I guess
Yeah.
it kind of works with the story.
Mm-hmm. So apart from Stavros, every now and then you find the odd holes in odd places. Some of them are in between buildings. Some are like actually coming out of buildings, and the most people just walking past them nonchalantly, minding their own business, not seeing these holes that are dotted around. You eventually get, obviously, whatever you were going to say is you saw a hole. Say it now.
I see a hole. I now remember what I wanted to say. Maybe we should jump in the large hole that we saw in the house to get to this layer, right? That's I remember.
What holes? What holes?
I
What are we
point
talking?
right at it. Follow my finger. You can see right there.
Yes, those holes.
There's a bloody great big hole here.
There's a
I'm
hole
gonna
there.
smack you all, I swear. Right, moving on.
Maybe,
you go down.
maybe Evily's right. Maybe we should go to the biggest hole that we've seen so far.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
And you all go back downstairs to the underground, to where the black market is. And you go back to where that house was that you saw the big hole.
Okay. So we're in the basement.
Yes, you are.
This big hole. See, I no longer have feather fall. I'm guessing I can't change out a spell whilst we're in the middle of a session. Would I have to sit down and concentrate or something like
We'll
that?
just say you sit down, look at a book, and change.
Because I know the wound. The wound. I know the spell. I just need to
Yeah,
put it back on.
Set.
yeah. Just say that you start going through your stuff and make sure you've got everything prepared. So if anyone wants to do anything like that now, do it.
Do I
Yeah,
have
I'm
anything
just
that
gonna
can
do
do
that.
anything like that?
Dig 'em up, on, dig 'em. You gotta go dig them holes. What a great movie.
I got feather fall. Please tell me I do.
I don't have anything that'll do anything like that. Oh, whilst we're fiddling about with spells, what have I got?
Yes.
I've got a thing. Arcane recovery. So, like, we're saying we're having like a little rest period here. Would you
Yeah,
say
like a short
rest?
Yeah, short rest.
Okay. Once per day, when you finish a short rest, you can choose expended spell slots to recover up to a combined level of 3. None of the slots can be 6th level or higher, because I've already spent 1 2nd level spell slot. Can I have that back if I use this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Okay.
some reason it's not finding Feather Fallen, but I know I've had it before.
Just
Maybe
make
I
a
should
note of it.
put them-
I'll allow it anyway. It's fine.
Give me bleeding spells. Oh, take that back.
So while
my
you
spell.
doing this,
Just
I'm
say it.
assuming everyone's just like making sure they've got items prepared, their weapons are also they've got their weapons ready, and all that sort of stuff just in case.
Could I just also consult the Myths and Urban Legends Volume 2 to see if there's anything about the False Hydra that has a specific weakness to?
Sure.
Or does it tell me it has a specific weakness to anything other than cutting off its heads?
Pretty much sharp object to the next.
Sharp object to the
It
next,
does mention
right?
something though. Now that you've said it, about reflection. That if you look at a reflection, you'll be able to see it without having to. It'll be easier to deal with it instead of having to look at it and forget. If you look at a reflection, you won't have that issue, and also about obviously blocking your ears as well.
Right.
Has
Okay,
this been so weird? I don't know why I can't find the spells that I don't already know.
I'm going
It's not
to-
coming up with the entire list.
I can't find my spells at all.
Weird. Odd.
Usually, like, I can look through... Right, okay, so this is definitely one. But Feather Fallen is not here anymore. Like, what the fuck? But I've used it before.
Let's have a look. Let me just view your sheet and have a look.
What the fuck?
Peanut, no, down.
Peanut.
Let me have a look at
Maybe
your
it's
spells.
Unknown spells, and I'm just being stupid.
It's not there. Let me look it up. Let me manage spells. Let me see if I can put it on there for you. Known spells.
I'm sure it was called Feather Fallen.
Yeah.
So I've taken one of my spells off to fit it. Because I have used it before. It's a spell that I... Wait, is that on Ezrain and I'm just getting my characters confused?
It might be.
Do you know, I think it is. I think it's on Ezrain and I just got my characters confused. I'm sorry.
It's all good. At least we know.
Well, that means that Stavros should be able to do it.
I don't have
wizard.
Featherfall in my spell book because I have to have it in the spell book before I can have it equipped.
Okay.
I do have a question I want to ask Noah.
Yep.
The spell Major Image
Yeah.
says that I can create an image of an object or a creature. Does that, with it saying an object,
You
could
can
I
do a
make
massive
mirror?
fucking mirror. Absolutely.
I make a big fucking, it's a 20-foot mirror.
Yeah.
It says 20-foot cube.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm putting that equipped. What am I dropping for Major Image?
I'm assuming, because obviously when you first make characters, you get like a equipment bag and stuff. Rope is a natural thing that is in the bag. So if
Yeah,
anything,
it's
you
not-
all
it's
do
not in
have
mine.
rope.
I took the one that said no rope. I took the one that said have lots of ink and paper. I'm an idiot.
I'll let someone have
Right.
rope. It's all good.
So I've put on instead mass healing word.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to drop. Oh no, that would be useful. Alter self. I'm gonna fucking drop alter self and equip Major Image. How's Major Image gone now? Loot. Right. I've got Major Image equipped.
Okay.
I got my
Level is
ass
that?
whipped.
Oh fuck! It's level 3. That's as low as I can cast it.
Oh shit.
Right. We ready? Are we gonna
Yeah, I'm prepared.
chuck a rope down?
So before we go in, what's the game plan? Or what is the game plan?
According to the book, sharp object to the neck. I'm going to potentially cast a spell that's going to create a giant mirror, and we're going to use that to our advantage somehow.
Are we doing deafen?
Well, there's 4 of us. Let me see if I've got that 3rd level. I don't. I have it at 2nd level, and I've only got 3 slots, so regardless, I'm only going to be able to deafen 3 of us.
I can shove something in my massive ear holes.
Okay.
His ear holes are bigger.
We could rock, paper,
things could fit.
If we could rock, paper, scissors to find out who does not get deafened, to make it fair.
I am fine with shoving something in my ears. I just don't know
Right.
what yet.
Look, would you like me to deafen you before we jump in the hole or afterwards?
Me?
Like when all of us, I'm talking to all of us.
I prefer after I've jumped in, so
Yes.
that I full sense.
As the best thing to do as well is probably let Aggie lead and we all hold on to each other like in a line, or maybe tie the rope around each other when we land, just so that none of us get lost because we want to be able to hear anything.
Okay. Yep.
Can I find something in the basement to shove in my ears? Because I don't have anything other than food. And I'm not sure how well that'll hold.
Food. Sure, you find like some sort of like wool to stick in your ears.
Sweet. Shove it on in there.
You shove the wool on in. Everything is very muffled for you.
Awesome.
So he's not deaf, but everything's muffled.
Yes.
Okay.
Aggie, can you hear us?
What?
Looks like a charm. Let's go.
So
Okay.
I'm going first, right?
Sure?
Everyone behind the tank.
Yep.
So, with Agath going down first, shimmying down the rope, you all one by one go behind, following him very closely. It takes a couple of minutes to go all the way down before your feet start to reach the bottom. It is very dark in there. I don't know if anyone has any spells that could light or something they can set on fire.
I'm gonna cast light as a cantrip.
Okay. And it brightens up the room instantly. Everyone do a con save for me.
Oh shit.
A what?
A con save. So you're rolling a d20, add in your con multiplier.
Oh shit, I rolled wrong there, my bad.
It's all
I'm rolling
good.
a d20.
Constitution
8
save, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
plus 1, so mine's 9.
Okay, got a 9.
Where's that? There it is.
14.
I think I've done 8.
I got an 8 as well.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen.
Oh dear.
So, as soon as you do this, Agath, you kind of turn to look at the others, and you see that they have a very far away look on their face, and they start to walk off in a random direction, all in a perfect line. And they don't seem to focus on you, but they are focused at something at the other side of the room where the light's just not hitting until you see Agath Stavros get closer. And the first thing you see is a very bulbous body, grotesque, very swollen, very off-grey, slimy. and as you look at it, you see multiple heads coming from this thing. It's got a very gaunt face, patchy hair. All the mouths are open. You can't really hear anything from it, but you can tell that it's clearly singing, and they are being lured towards it.
Crap.
It has 6 heads.
6 heads.
So, do we know that we're being sung to right now with everything that's going on?
Not really, no. It's kind of like a siren song. You don't really fully realize what is happening. You
Can we
do.
snap out of it?
You can absolutely snap out of it if you want to roll another again. You want to get above. Fuck. What is it? 11. Sorry, I had to think about that then.
Can I just ask, what can we use inspiration
Okay,
points for?
15.
For bad rolls.
I got a
To
15.
re-roll a bad roll.
Mm-hmm.
What are we rolling? I'm a bit lost.
Another Constitution save.
Yeah,
Okay.
So I got a 15. Is that high enough to snap out
absolutely.
of it?
You snap out of it instantly.
Am I in the middle of the two? Like,
Yes.
Right. So who's in front of me? Is it Istra or Stavros in front of me?
It is Istra.
I'm just gonna grab him round the head and I'm gonna cast deafness on him right there. He's the first one to go deaf.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I think he snapped out of it anyway, but yeah, instantly deafness. You realize there is this huge thing in front of you with 6 heads, with the heads like weaving in between each other.
Then I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna grab Stavros again by the head and cast deafness on. Like, my hands are covering his ears.
Yep.
That's what I did to Istra as well. And I'm gonna cast deafness on Stavros.
Yeah, it's
And I like give him a nod so he knows what I'm doing.
yeah.
And then I'm gonna put my hands to my own ears and I'm gonna cast it on myself.
Okay, you are all deaf. You've all completely snapped out of it. Would you like to roll? Fight
No.
time. Fight time. Fight time.
Roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative.
And here we go. Oh shit, that was bad. I got a 7.
Okay.
Quite some time here.
It's a good thing you did deafness then.
Yep.
I got an 18.
Ooh.
I
Oh.
got a 13.
Oh. Natural 20.
Nice.
Yay!
So 21.
21.
Okay, so I'm just writing these down very quickly. One moment. Okay. Let me do this very quickly. So.
So we're not allowed to look at this thing, right?
Well, now we can't hear it. Yes, we can look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry, I'm very mixed up on the rules.
It's okay.
You could still probably hear it muffled if it's singing loud enough, which I don't think it is. So you're still gonna have to be careful, and we're gonna have to keep watching you.
Yeah. Keep an eye out on old Agatha.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we're all attached by rope as well, so we can't go that far away from each other.
Mm-hmm. Right. So this is the turn order. Are you ready?
Yep.
Yes.
So it's Agath, Istra, Stavros, 2 heads, Evie, 2 heads, and then another 2 heads.
Okay.
So the first one going is Agath. Go for it. You see this. You see Evie deafen everyone. They seem to snap out of it with this thing weaving. The heads weaving. It's the body's not moving. It's the heads itself that are moving with on the long necks.
All right. So I want to go and attack the ugliest head first, or the neck of the ugliest head first.
Absolutely. Roll to hit.
Roll to hit.
Does each head count as a different creature? Just
Uh-huh.
okay.
It is an 18.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
All right. No. Still hasn't registered. All right. Still going.
Dice is just doing, the Inception thing where it just keeps spinning.
Yeah. So what we'll do is every time everyone else goes to something, if you want to roll for the next thing that you want to do.
All right, perfect.
All right.
I score a 13 on damage.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, yeah, you bring your axe down. It jabs into the neck, but doesn't fully go all the way through. It's got a little cut in the neck, and this inhuman sort of scream kind of goes like breathes in and lets out this loud scream that the other one starts to copy and do. Is there anything else you would like to do in your turn?
2 actions per turn, 2 attacks per action, or excuse me, yeah.
Is there anything?
So I want to.
Yeah, go for it.
He wants to hit it again.
Go
I
for
want to
it.
hit it in the same neck
Mhm.
again.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's not good. 6.
That is a miss.
Yikes.
Yes, so
All right.
you bring it down to hit it again, and it seems to get the gist of what you're trying to do, and it wiggles the neck out of the way. Istra, go.
Wait.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry.
I have a bonus action that I want to cast.
Go for it.
Frenzy attack, which means every future turn I can actually do 3 melee attacks.
Okay. Does it also... Is it advantage that you get as well, or...
No, so just as well on a frenzy attack, you can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action on each of your turns after this one.
Go for it.
Awesome. That's my turn.
You just wait till it gets to my turn, well, and you'll have so many fucking actions.
Okay. Istra, go on, hun.
I want to aim for the same neck.
Okay.
I'm going to attack with my blood sword,
Yep.
and I'm rolling to hit. So 4 plus 4 is 8.
That is a miss.
I am.
Anything you want to do?
Yeah, I took a short rest so I can use action surge,
Mm-hmm.
which means I can take 1 additional action on my turn, I believe.
Okay.
So I'm going to
for
go
it.
again.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Just to remind you, you
Four,
do have
five.
inspiration point, so if you roll bad, you can spend that inspiration point to re-roll again.
I'm going to use that then,
Okay.
because this is garbage. Yeah.
It's
Right, try again.
garbage.
It's just garbage. So 1 plus
He
4,
rolled
5.
even more garbage.
Just yeah.
Shit. Okay.
I've
Yeah,
got
so-
natural ones.
I've got 3 inspiration points, so I'm going to give 1 to Seth to try and do again. I'm going to give
Okay.
some inspiration.
Absolutely.
So I can go again.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Keep re-rolling those re-rolls, Seth.
All right, here we go. 18 plus 4, 22.
Hits.
All right. Damage 4 plus 6, 10.
Okay, yeah. The it's a sword that you've got, isn't it? Yeah, the blood sword. Yeah, as
Blood sword, yeah.
dives into the neck, it goes even more into the neck, nearly halfway through. You see the sword kind of drain some of the blood from the actual thing, so that it gets a really nice red blade happening. Right. Stavros.
Okay. For my action, I'm going to cast Haste on the Barbarian.
Nice.
I'm gonna.
Yes. So that
Cast
means I
it.
get 4 attacks.
A second. I cast it at a lower level than 3, or have I got to cast it at 3? No, I've got to cast it at 3. Right, yeah, so I'm going to cast Haste on Agath. So it's going to mean that until the spell ends, the target's speed is doubled, so he can move twice as far. Gains +2 to his AC, has advantage on Dex saving throws, and gains an additional action on each of his turns.
Fantastic.
Action can be used to take an attack, dash, disengage, hide, use object. When the spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until its next turn. That
Okay.
lasts for 1 minute, so I'm assuming that's like 10 rounds of combat.
Roundabout, yeah.
I'm casting Haste on the Barbarian.
Thank you, good sir.
Okay.
Go forth and chop it into bits.
Okay.
And I don't really have anything else other than a bonus action that I can't really do much with.
Okay. It is the first head's turn that you've been attacking.
One second.
Oh,
I
go
can
on.
cast Misty Step as a bonus. You know, like we're all tied together.
Mm-hmm.
If I cast Misty Step, would that like?
It's gonna slingshot some people. It's not gonna be.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Damn
Step
it.
doesn't. Misty Step doesn't affect anything that you are.
Does it
the
not?
person that you were touching. No, because they did it in Critical Role tonight, so I just learnt the rules for Misty Step.
Oh shit.
Literally just before I started D&D, so only you and the things that are on you, so you would step out of the rope if you use Misty Step.
Okay.
There we
Yeah,
go.
I'm
Thank
gonna-
you.
You're welcome.
Wait, can I do that as a? Pretty sure I can do Misty Step as a bonus action. Is it bonus
You
action.
can.
Yes, Misty Step. So I'm going to Misty Step, put myself 30 feet away from all of this nonsense.
Are you gonna go behind us so you can still see us? Because remember, you cannot hear anything.
Yeah, I'm going to just stay within sight of you, but put myself 30 feet further away from that monster.
Okay. Right. So first head's
Yeah.
turn.
I cast something as a bonus action. Does that mean I have to cast it on? It takes up a spell slot, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Wait,
So-
another quick question.
Yes.
Before the head attacks, what level are we all supposed to be? Just so I'm sure I'm the right level.
5.
Okay. Okay. Perfect.
So I have cast Misty Step. Right, I'm completely done.
All right. Perfect.
Sorry.
It's all good. So the first head is actually going to attack Stavros. With its long neck that seems to be able to dig up through all grounds and stuff, it's going to lunge and it's going to bite you. Does a 16 hit?
Let me see. Yes.
Okay.
My AC. I've just used my bonus action. I can't use shield, can I?
No, because you've used that, yeah.
Yeah, bollocks.
I
Yeah, it
thought
does hit.
shield was a reaction.
Oh yeah, shield is a reaction. It's not a
You
bonus
can
action.
react. Yeah, you can cast shield as a reaction.
Yeah, I'm going to cast shield as a reaction then. Well, that's going to bump it up to 17 and you're going to miss.
That is correct, right? It lunges to bite and it absolutely misses you completely. The
Fine,
other
spells.
head is going
Where's
to
shield?
lunge. Is going to lunge for Ishra, but it rolled a 4, so I'm assuming you just like sidestep out of the way as this other head lunges at you.
Okay.
Evely, it is your
Okay.
turn.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon at level 3.
Okay.
So you see me like put my hands up in the air, and I'm going to create a golden, sort of shimmery, see-through Grim Reaper type scythe.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna like move my arm so it spins across the room and goes for the head that everyone's been attacking already.
Okay, do it, hun.
Okay. Oh, that's a 10.
It misses, unfortunately.
I'm going to use my bonus action to try again. No,
Okay.
actually, I'm going to use an inspiration point to re-roll that
Okay.
first. 13.
13 does, it just hits.
Whew, okay.
So you throw this scythe and it spins. It just misses, but it seems to do a 180. It turns back to come back towards you, and it just goes through the neck. Do you want to roll damage for me, please?
Yep. 5.
Okay.
Oh, and I get an extra as well because it's at level 3. Let me just read what that is.
Absolutely.
So that's 5. And then at higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 3rd level or higher, the damage increases by 1d8 for every 2 slot levels above the second. So, what is it? What does that mean?
Say it again, sorry.
So, when I cast a spell at 3rd level or higher, the
Yeah.
damage increases by 1d8.
Yeah.
So I roll 2d8s basically, right?
Yes.
Right, okay, so that's 5 plus 7.
Okay, so it's another 7 damage. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The head is just hanging on by a thread as the head kind of flops a little bit as the neck keeps wiggling.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to do it again on that same head.
Okay.
I'm going to roll to hit. That definitely hits, 23.
Oh, yeah.
And I get 2 of these now. So that is 6.
Yeah.
And then 4. So 10, another 10
Yep.
damage.
As it goes back and cuts through, it seems to cut through the last little strand of flesh that was holding on. The head goes flying off and the neck flops over, killing one head.
Woo!
It
We're
is
still
now...
death until the end of our next turns.
That is correct. It is now the other 4 heads.
Okay.
So one is going to go towards you, Evely. Does a 17 hit?
It does.
Okay, it's going to attempt... No, that's the wrong dice. It's going to attempt to bite you with 6 damage.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so it latches on. It goes for you, like, where your shoulder is, where you originally used it, the arm that you used to throw the weapon. It's going to lunge onto that and just, like, bite down on the shoulder, latching on. You are grappled, just so you know.
So I'm prone.
You are prone.
Okay.
The other head is going to go towards Agath, but that is a 6. So that is a miss. You see the head coming, you sidestep out of the way, and it just goes flying past you. The next head is going to go for Istra with a 14. Does that hit?
No.
Okay, so...
I have 17.
Oof, and it flies past. The next one's going to attempt to go for you as well again, Istra. With a 6, it misses again. You are, like, seeing these heads coming flying at you. You are dodging and weaving out of the way. Which brings it back to Agath, your turn.
All right, so I started
Double up,
rolling. a
big
second
guy.
ago.
So you've...
So I originally rolled. So all 4 of my attacks are going to be with Ice Howl.
Okay.
I originally rolled a 4, but I used an inspiration point because I had 2.
Yep.
And then rolled an 18 to hit.
Yep.
Then I rolled an 11 for damage.
Okay.
I didn't start soon enough, so I'm currently still rolling the second one for hit.
That's absolutely fine.
Oh, it was a 3, but I have 1 more inspiration point. I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
Yikes. It was a 9. I'm assuming it's a miss.
That is a miss, yeah.
All right. 2 more tries.
You can do it.
Do it again.
Oh no.
Have you got any real dice to roll with?
No, unfortunately not. I haven't invested as much as I should into D&D.
There's a
yet.
dice rolling app you can get on your phone.
You could just do it on your phone.
Okay. My phone's gonna die.
Oh
Well,
no!
In the meantime, I'm gonna roll anyway.
Okay.
Gave you so many actions. Please hit more than this.
Trying.
So
Doing my best.
1 hit, 2 misses. You've got like 1 more roll, don't you?
Yeah, this is my last one, but it's 16.
That hits.
All right, and now for damage. Yes. Do it. It is. Give me a second. A 13.
Beautiful. Fantastic. Yeah, so the axe, you swing it, it hits, you go to swing again, and it moves out of the way, and it moves out of the way again as you keep going into this sort of little rage moment going on where you're just trying to hack off this neck. Eventually you come down again, and it clears about halfway through the neck of that
Nice.
one. Istra.
I'm gonna aim for the same neck. Same deal, blood sword.
Okay.
Roll to hit. Oh my god in heaven.
That is a miss.
It is, yeah. Okay. So what happens now?
Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
You do a bonus action, which is just like a melee kind of hit. I
Yeah, where
suppose.
you like punch it, headbutt, kick.
New action, says you again.
I can only do it once per short
Alright.
rest. I'd want to punch it or something, but I don't know how I'd press this on here.
So, would you like me to press
Oh,
it for?
unarmed strike.
Yes,
No,
that's
I've
the
got it,
one.
I'm sorry.
No, no,
yeah,
it's all
my
good.
bad. Okay, I'm gonna go to punch it. It's 16 plus 7, 23.
That hits
And damage
is
5.
5. Perfect. You see, everyone just kind of sees you run up like that. You go to like stab at it, you miss, and then you just like, oh fuck it, and you just kind of like deck this one head in the face, sucker punching it, and the head kind of like goes back a bit, but comes back up at you, kind of like wide-eyed, like shocked, like this motherfucker just hit me.
You are no longer deaf, Istra.
Right.
And then it is Stavros' turn.
Okay. Could I, at the moment, say if I'm looking at the Hydra, from left to right, have we killed one head on the left, and then we've got another 5
Absolutely.
going left to right.
Yeah.
Then you've got 4 that are going to go at the end of everyone's turns, all at the same time.
At the end of Evely, yeah.
Okay. How close together are those 4 heads?
They're pretty close together, just kind of weaving amongst each other, but they're...
Would you say that they are all within 20 feet of each other?
You know what? Yeah, I would say that, yeah.
Okay. How close is everybody else to, like, the nearest head?
I'm assuming Agath and Istra are 5 feet away from the nearest head. Because obviously they're melee, so they're going to be up close and personal.
I'm
Evely is
attached to
actually
Istra.
grappled by one of
Yeah.
the heads.
Oh shit! Yeah, she.
And I'm
she-
attached to Istra as well.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. How many people can I sculpt spells around? Okay, screw it. Let's do this. I'm gonna cast Fireball at level 3, and I'm gonna sculpt it around all 3 of them, so none of them are affected by it. And I'm gonna aim it at the 4 heads that are gonna go after Evily's turn.
Okay. Go for it.
So where's Fireball? So, what does that say? Cast on action. I don't have to roll to hit. Do I just cast it? Just pick a. Yeah. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered around the point must make a dexterity saving throw. Right. Oh yeah.
How about
all
do a
4
dex-
of those heads need to do
Okay.
a dex saving throw better than my save DC of 16.
Okay, one rolled a 17. One rolled a 10. I'll make a note of which one rolled what. A 7. And another 17. So 2 failed, 2 made it.
Okay, so 2. Ooh, back. There's Fireball. Let me cast it so I know what
But
to cast.
the main thing is... Oh wait, are you aiming at one that's grappled to Evely?
I'm aiming at all of them, and no, I'm aiming at the last 4.
Okay, because one of the last 4 is the ones that is grappling, that is attached to Evely at this moment.
Right. Well, I am using sculpt spells to.
Okay,
sculpt
so we'll
it
say
around.
it for the other head, and we'll leave the one that's grappled out. Got it.
Right,
I
okay.
thought there was 5 heads left.
Yeah, but one of them's grappled to you, so he's only aiming
but
at
the
4.
other 4 are fine. So he's aiming at the 4 that are not grappled, right?
He is now.
Right, that's what I thought he was doing.
Yeah, because
anyway.
the ones that he was going for was the ones that are going after your turn, and that one of them is attached to you. So
I
just
see.
making sure.
Yeah.
Right, so the 2 that failed
Yeah.
are going to take 8d6 damage.
Fucking roll it.
So I do 8d6 twice, right?
Absolutely.
Right, so the first one is taking 32 damage.
Nice.
Okay.
And the second one is taking 23 damage.
Nice.
Holy shit. Okay.
Damn.
Okay. Okay. So, as you throw one of the fireballs at the one where the head is kind of like halfway off, this fireball just kind of engulfs it. It lets out this huge scream. It falls on the floor, but it's still twitching. Mainly because the head is still attached as it tries to start to lift its head back up again. The other one, it's burnt, it's crispy, not looking good, but it's definitely fucking hurt.
And I'm not going to do anything with my bonus action this turn because I can only cast Misty Step.
Okay.
You're no
So
longer deaf.
Right, I'm no longer deaf.
Right. The one that you just burnt, the one that's nearly chopped in half, it's going to basically sing you a song. I need you to do a con save for me, please. You want
Me?
to? Yes. You need to roll a... What is that? 11 or higher.
That'll be a 4, but I'm going to use an inspiration point to reroll
Okay.
that. That'll be a 10.
Ugh. You are enthralled by this song that's coming from this burning head. You have an urge to go towards that head, and you are going to start walking over to it.
Fuck.
Everyone else, you see this head open up. It's releasing this song. No one else. Would you have to do con saves because you're hearing it? Well, one of you's still deafened. I believe it's you still, Evelyn.
Yeah.
So you won't have it.
I got wool in my ears.
That's true. That is true. No, we'll just, you know what, leave that, it's fine. I'll just keep it on, on Stavros. But yeah, you are walking over, you take, your movement speed basically towards that, so you're 30 feet closer, you've got 30 feet space between you and that head now.
Right.
That will bring it to Evely.
Okay. This obviously I'm prone.
Yes.
It's grappled onto me.
But you can
Do
break
these
out
necks,
of it.
Yeah, do these necks have bones?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Think of it like a plant stem.
Okay, I'm gonna try something, but if I can't do it, let me know.
Okay.
So I'm guessing it's prone onto me. I'm sort of on my back. I'm gonna wrap my legs around its neck,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna like really squeeze my legs together to try and get it to let go of me, like whether it passes out or there's no blood that goes to its head, whatever it is.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna attempt to do.
Okay. Absolutely.
As like a bonus action, I suppose.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna pull my dagger out, and I'm going to like attempt, whilst it's still on my hand, my arm,
Yeah.
stab it in the head.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. So what do I roll for that shit?
Okay. So first, so you want to? Okay. Wait. I'm gonna sneeze. So you're gonna wrap your legs around it and try to block off the circulation while trying to stab
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
So for the leg bit, that's a standard strength roll.
Okay.
And then obviously the knife is just to stab at it. I'll say also with that strength roll if you want.
19 for my strength roll.
Yeah, that does it. Yeah. Yeah, you do it. You start to cut off any sort of circulation that is going through that neck. It's still a living thing. It still breathes oxygen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it does loosen up on you quite a lot.
Okay.
That you easily maneuver out of that as its jaw
Okay.
kind of unlatches from you a little bit as it starts to gasp a little bit. And roll your damage. Go for it. Roll your attack. Sorry.
For what exactly?
You said you wanted to stab it.
Yeah. but I thought I had a dagger on me, but I think it's a short sword. But it's still short enough that I could just
Yeah,
unsheath it and stab it, right?
that's absolutely fine. Normally people would be like, "Oh, that's an action turn to get a new weapon out," but fuck it, let's do it.
Okay, so 20.
Yeah,
not
that
natural.
hits.
And the damage would be 10.
Okay. Got it. That now leaves it to the other heads.
Has it let go of me now?
Oh yeah, it's let go.
Yeah, okay.
It instantly lets go. As soon as you start to do that and it relaxes a little bit and you get out of it and you stab it, it lets go quite
So am
fast.
I still on the ground, or can I use my movement to stand up?
Absolutely use your movement to stand up.
Okay, I'm going to stand up and I'm no longer deaf.
Okay.
And that is the end of my turn.
Right, it is now the other head's turn. So, I just had to look at that then. So, the one that has unlatched from you is actually going to go, and it's kind of a bit scared because obviously you start to stab at it. It's going to actually attempt to go after Agath. That is a 18.
That hits.
Okay, let me roll damage. Fly towards you and do 8 damage.
Ouch.
The other one is going to go back towards. It's seeing that Stavros is walking closer towards it. It's gonna fucking take that moment. It rolled a natural 1. It fucking missed. Fuck that thing. The other one's gonna go towards Istra. It misses, and the last one is gonna attempt to go again with a. I can't read my dice. 16.
Who's that hitting? Sorry.
You.
Me.
Yeah. Does
Oh,
that hit?
yeah, 17.
Okay, it misses as well. Fuck you all. Brings it back to Agath.
Alright, so this time I actually did all my rolls preemptively.
Beautiful.
So I rolled Ice Howl to hit. Rolled an 18.
Hits, yep.
Then I rolled Ice Howl for damage. I rolled a 9.
That chops off the second head. It falls to the floor.
Was that the one that was grappled to me?
No, it was a different one.
Okay, perfect. Sorry. There's a
Is
lot
it
of
the
heads
one-
to keep count of.
It was the one
Is
that...
it the one that's singing at me?
It was, yes. It takes you out of it.
Nice.
Yes. Then I rolled Ice Howl again to hit. I rolled a 12.
Miss, unfortunately.
And then I rolled Ice Howl to hit again, and I rolled 6.
Miss.
And then I rolled Ice Howl to hit again, and I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4.
missed.
You missed.
Yeah.
So you see Agath like bring an axe down, chops the head that was singing, instantly silenced from that. The other heads kind of do this weird scream again. You see Stavros snap out of it and get like become more aware again. And you see him just kind of running at this other head, like waving its axe around and just missing each fucking time. Istra.
Aggie,
Imagine
are
every
you okay?
time-
You gathered them all.
Imagine we see a little buffering symbol going around his chest. Every time he swings his axe.
Okay. A slight question.
Yes.
With Eldritch Blast,
Yeah.
because it has 120 feet radius, would that be an AoE that would hit more than one? Or is it a single target?
I think it's a single
it's a single target.
target.
Isn't it 120-foot range?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
my
what
bad.
my fireball is. Got
Yeah, it's 120 foot
20-foot
range. Yeah.
120
Okay,
foot range.
Right, sack that then. I'm going to sheathe my blood sword, and I'm
Mhm.
going to get my long sword out, because it's got a
Okay.
better hit modifier.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll to hit one of the necks. There's not a specific neck I need to hit at this point.
You do see that two of the last 4 are looking a bit damaged, a bit burnt.
We'll get the crispy ones.
Alright, I'll go for one of the crispy ones. And I'm going to roll to hit with the longsword.
Okay, go for it.
4 plus 7, 11.
Nope, miss. It wiggles right out of the way.
Unbelievable. Alright, I'm going to go unarmed strike then.
Go for it. I bet it's just gonna be you just fucking punching these
Punching,
things.
yeah. 10 plus 7,
Yeah, the
17.
hits. Hits.
And that's the 5 damage.
Yeah, you sucker punch the same one that you punched before, you punch again. Eyes still wide like the fuck, what the fuck? It's like I'm gonna get you next.
Jesus.
Right. The heads that were on that turn have been killed, so it's now Evelyn's turn. No, it's Stavros' turn, sorry.
Okay. Just in case this happens to me again, I'm going to use my bonus action straight away to Misty Step the fuck away.
Okay.
Oh, that's that cast. And then I'm going to cast... Haven't got any really big damaging spells left. I'm just gonna chuck a firebolt. At the damaged-looking head.
That'll be the one that Istra just sucker punched.
Right. Well, that sucker punch is also gonna get itself a fireball in the face. Well, a little fireball in the face. I'll roll to hit. That's a 4 plus 8. Does a 12 hit?
It does not. That is a miss. The fireball goes flying right past the head, and this head like turns to you like, "You too." Is anything
Right,
else
well,
you can do?
No, that's my turn.
Okay. Evelyn, it is now your turn.
Okay.
Let me describe it to you. There are 4 heads. One of them is hanging on by a thread. One of them's looking pretty bad, and the other 2 are looking very, very healthy.
Okay. I need to save that slot. Okay. So I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at level 1 because I'm out of a lot of slots from deafening everyone. So I'm going to use my thingy. A 19 hits.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And damage. The one that's hanging on by a thread. 17 damage.
Yeah. It falls limp to the floor, still wiggling, because its head is still attached.
Still attached. I'm going to use my bonus action to... He said it's on the floor, right?
Yeah. So it's basically
I'm
prone
gonna-
on the floor. You've got advantage when you go in for
Okay.
that.
So I'm going to use my short sword, which is still out, to like cleave down and try and take its head off with
Absolutely.
my bonus. So that would be... Fuck, 12?
Miss, unfortunately.
I'm going to use
No,
my
it's
last-
advantage. It's advantage. Don't
Oh,
forget.
yeah, you're right. you're
Sorry, I
right.
nearly forgot about that.
19.
Oh yeah, that hits.
And damage 6.
Oh yeah, as you bring the sword down, the head just slides off, ooze and red and green mixture of blood starts squirting out along the floor as the neck just kind of wiggles before going still. That is another head gone. It is now the 3 heads' turn. Let me take a dice away from that. Actually, no. One of the heads, seeing you decapitate, is actually going to sing you a song. Do a con save for me, please.
Okay. Constitution. I can just press on the con box. At the
Absolutely,
top, right?
yes.
Yeah. 10.
Oof, no, not good enough, unfortunately. You are Lord. You are walking towards another head.
Okay.
The other 2, one's gonna go
Save me.
for one's gonna go for Agath, and the other one is gonna go for Istra again. Oh. So Agath,
So nose.
it's not good, buddy.
Oh no.
I rolled a
Nat 20?
nat 20, unfortunately.
Double damage. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Roll
That
low.
is that is 13 damage to you.
Ow.
Other one's gonna go for Istra. Come on, fucking hits. 17.
I have 17.
That's a hit, isn't it? Or is it if
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
No,
Well, I have
if you
a
get
shield,
the same
does that
one, you
count?
get hit.
Does it count if I have a shield? Because it says +2.
No, oh, you've got a +2, don't you?
So that's 19.
That's 90. Then it's a
Oh, it
fucking
misses,
miss.
yeah.
I
Fuck
have a
you.
shield, too.
You are the shield. Right, that brings it back up to the top. That's Agath.
All right. This time I also pre-rolled. So I rolled an 18 to hit,
Yep.
Then I rolled a 12 damage, and I'm attacking the head that's singing to evilly.
Okay. So what was that? 10 damage, sorry.
12 damage.
12 damage. Okay.
Then I rolled a 6 to hit.
Yep.
Then I rolled an 8 to hit.
Yeah.
Then I rolled a 17 to hit.
Okay.
And then I rolled 16 damage.
Nice. You decapitate the one that was singing. The head goes flying. More of that gunk starts sweating out of it. Smells like putrid vegetables gone off.
Nice.
Thank you, Aggie. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
Right. Is there anything else you can do in your turn, hun?
No, that's everything.
Okay, that brings it to Istra.
Determined to connect with this longsword. Right, I'm going again against one of these. One of the heads. Obviously, the heads are not being injured now, right? The ones that are left.
One of them's been injured.
Oh, I'll have to go for the injured one then. Right, rolling to hit with the longsword. That is a 14 plus 7 makes 21.
Yeah, that hits.
My God for that. Right, damage. 5 plus 4, 9.
Okay. Yep, sword comes flying through, cuts into the neck. It's got about not nearly halfway through. The blood kind of sprays out a little bit, splattering against the floor. Is there anything else you would like to do? Are you going to sucker punch this one too?
I'll sucker the punch the fuck out of it.
Sucker to punch the fuck out of it.
8 plus 7, 15.
Yeah, hit.
Alright, and that's a 5.
Thank you. Okay, yeah. Punch this one in the face as well. Do you say anything as you punch it?
I helped.
Stavros.
Okay. So how many? We've got 2 heads left, yeah.
That is correct.
And one of them is the one that Seth's just punched.
Yes.
And the other one is completely undamaged, right?
That is correct.
Right. So, I'm what? How far away from the one that's undamaged am I?
About
I missed the
35.
tep-
Oh, you missed your stepped away, didn't you? About 65 feet.
Right. Okay. Fuck it. Let's live a little. I'm gonna misty step. My bonus action. Oh wait, do I? No, wait, no, I can't because I need another spell slot to be able to cast that. I don't want to cast Thunder Wave at level 1 instead of level 2. Right. Well, I'm just gonna hook a firebolt at it then. The one that's undamaged.
Go for it.
Uh, 14 plus 8, so 22 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to take 2d10 worth of damage. Takes 15 points of fire damage.
Okay. Yep. Thank you. Anything else you would like to do in your turn?
To make sure I don't have to misty step towards, I'm going to use my movement to go towards the heads. So I'm like 35 feet away rather than 65.
Okay, sounds good. Evilly.
Okay, I am going to cast Guiding Bolt at level 3 at the completely healthy head.
Okay.
Completely healthy, I just hit it.
14 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. This is radiant damage as well.
Okay.
13. And for my bonus action, I'm going to hack at it with my short sword at its neck.
Mm-hmm.
So... Oh, that might not hit. Oh, 16, yeah. That
Oh,
hit.
yeah.
And the damage would be 7.
Okay. Not looking healthy. Blood's kind of gushing out from both of these necks, all these hacks. All these hacks and stabbings that you've done at it or burning.
I've just realised what you're doing. That's when you see blood, isn't it?
It
Yeah,
is.
when you see
You
his blood
completely
spew.
forgot about the blood thing.
Yeah.
That brings it to the next two heads. So, the most damaged head is actually going to. Agatha, I'm gonna need you to make a con save, but with advantage because you've got your earbuds in.
Oh.
And the one that's closest is going to go for Evely. Does a 16 hit?
It does.
Okay. That is 6 damage on you.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
So I rolled a 16 on my first go. Is that enough?
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right. I
It
don't
goes
want to roll
to
again. You
sing.
just take it all.
It's all good. It goes. Well, I think it's your turn at the moment anyway. So yeah, it goes to sing. You've got your earbuds in. You don't really hear it. It's all muffled. You're just like, oh, what the fuck? Sounds shit. I don't know.
Awesome.
But yeah, it's now your turn.
All right. So I start off with a 21 to hit,
Yep.
and then I roll an 8 damage.
Okay.
Then I roll an 18 to hit,
Yep.
and then a 7 damage.
Yep.
And then I roll a 22 to hit,
Oh, yep.
and then a 17 damage.
You slice this head completely off. It goes flying. More blood starts spraying out and spurting everywhere. Some of it actually gets onto your clothes. You smell it. It fucking stinks.
Reeks of victory. And then
See, this is what I wanted when I casted haste on him.
and then I roll a 13 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That hits. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't think that would hit.
Yeah, 13.
now-
Yeah.
Now give me 5 minutes to find out what damage it was.
How long does haste last for him?
He's got another
Lasts
5
for a
turns.
minute.
Yeah.
Wow.
A minute in combat can be like 10 turns, can't it?
Yeah.
Damn.
Basically, turn a barbarian into a saw and just let rip.
Yeah.
15 damage.
Oof, close, but it is still there. Its head's kind of wobbling, not fully on, just rocking backwards and forwards. The only head that's left. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I want to spit at it.
Oh, you can do that for free. It goes, oh, daddy. No, I'm joking.
Shit, just like Seth.
I don't think Seth has said, "Oh, daddy" in his life.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he has. I've got a clip of him going, ooh.
Daddy gonna get a you.
Yoop. Yoop.
What's that?
Yeah.
Can I get yeah?
Yeah. Anyway.
We're going off track.
Yeah. Istra, it is your turn.
So let me get this straight. This is the final
Shit
head
again,
that's hanging
Daddy.
on by a thread.
Yes.
Come on, Istra.
Right. Oh no.
Use that
Right.
sword.
Okay. We're gonna use the long sword first.
Okay.
We're gonna roll to hit.
Mm-hmm.
It's 12 plus 7, which is 19,
Yep.
and
Just don't roll
damage.
shit. Don't roll shit damage.
6 plus 4, 10.
Do you want to describe how you just like annihilate the last head?
Yes.
So I do a little pirouette with my sword out, and I use the impetus from the turning around of myself to just completely slice the thing off. And
Yeah.
I go, hoorah!
Nice.
Well done.
Nice.
So they all see you do a pirouette with a sword.
Yep.
Love it.
But yeah, that
Beautiful.
is it. That is it. The net falls on the floor. The body just kind of sags, and it seems to start to decompose straight away.
Weird.
But the ground
What about-
starts to shake.
Oh
The
no.
walls rumble. Parts of the floor above starts to come loose. You realize time is against you at this moment, as it seems that everything's starting to collapse. You have to get out. I need you all to
Istra
roll.
Istra and I are still attached, don't forget.
That is true. You need to all roll d20.
Yep.
Um,
Any specific skill or just
the
random
ones that are
D20?
just athletics. Let's do athletics.
Oh, you want me to do athletics? now?
Athletics. Sorry. Yeah, athletics. Would it be in
Oh,
athletics?
could we please not? Could we do acrobatics instead?
Acrobatics
Oh.
would work as well. Acrobatics or athletics, whichever one is better for you. The ones
I'd
who
like
are
to do
still
acrobatics instead.
so good. The ones who are still attached. Disadvantage. You are dodging things
God.
falling.
But
So,
for
am I-
acrobatic,
am
because
I
I'm
still
confused
attached?
I'm rolling now.
Athletics or
Rolled it.
acrobatics.
So
Oh,
am I
four.
still attached?
I think you are. The only one who isn't
8.
is Stavros. Okay.
Yeah, Stavros and Aggie are not attached.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
believe.
You are
Oh, okay.
correct.
Well, I got an 18.
I rolled an 8.
I rolled a 4.
I rolled an 8.
Okay, so we got an 8, 4, 18.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only
Ish-
gonna be-
And that's
gonna
a
be-
disadvantage. You got 18 at disadvantage.
He's not attached.
He is.
I am attached.
Disadvantage.
Istra is
Istra
attached.
and myself are attached.
Oh,
to
I
each
thought
other.
Aggie rolled the 18. Sorry.
Oh.
He has.
Did you roll twice,
No.
Seth?
I accidentally rolled
Am I supposed
twice
to roll
even though I was
twice?
at
Yeah,
I
because
disadvantage.
that's
didn't know this.
disadvantage.
It's
Yeah.
I
an
get
8.
this every time. Disadvantage is
wow.
twice and
Okay,
advantage is
so we
twice.
got 8, 8, 4. I'm waiting for
so I'll do
Istra
it again
to
then.
roll. Yep.
Yeah.
And you're taking the lowest one? 9.
9.
Okay. So all these parts are falling down.
What is
You
that?
are running. No, I'm so sorry. You are running. Bits are hitting you as you're running. Everyone take a point of damage.
Okay.
Okay.
One.
Do another one as everything the way that you came down where the rope is, you need to try and climb up that as
The
fast.
rope is around us, though.
The one that's how did you get down?
Well, I assumed that.
I
Did we have
assumed you
two
had.
rope?
I'm assuming
Oh,
you
we
had two
tied-
ropes.
Tied ropes around each other and then climbed down another one.
Okay. All right. Fair.
So another one at disadvantage?
Yeah.
Another roll or another
Oh.
point of damage, was it?
What are we rolling again? Athletics or acrobats?
Either one, whatever's better for you. I'll let either one of you pick that.
Still rolling at disadvantage if we're attached.
If you're attached, yeah. But Agath
roll
isn't,
21.
and Stavros isn't. Okay. Stavros, like a fucking gymnastic, you
Fucking
climb up that fucking rope. You manage to get out. The walls are slowly closing in on you as it starts to close up.
I got a 5.
Okay, you are struggling as you get up. Things are getting very tight.
I'm not attached, right?
You're not now.
No.
I accidentally rolled twice again, but my first one was a 24.
Oh yeah, you. For some reason, you see Stavros the way he climbed. You're like, I can fucking do that even better, and you just literally leap, hands on each side of the wall, and you just like launch yourself up. You're not
He
even using the
somehow
rope.
He somehow manages to pass me on the way up.
Yeah. Right.
Goes past me on the same
So
rope.
who's going first out of me and Istra? Because he's leading the rope in general, but have we turned back and am I now leading?
Yes.
Okay, so I got a 5, so I'm not doing too well. Istra,
Mhm.
what are you on?
On 8.
8, so we're both not doing too great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Right. The other
I'm
2.
gonna.
Sorry, go on.
Okay,
No, go on.
I'm gonna grab my dagger this time, actual dagger, and I'm gonna cut the rope that ties myself and Istra together.
Perfect. Yeah. The other 2, you see them still struggling to get out. If you want to help, you can absolutely do that. Give them advantage.
I want to help.
How will we help? Like, pull the rope up as they're climbing it?
Yeah, you can do that, or hold some hands out as the hole is starting to close in on itself.
Oh, wait, can I jam my staff of enlargement in the hole to keep it from closing on itself?
That's awesome.
It only goes lengthways, doesn't it? It doesn't
Oh,
open
yeah, I
width
can
way.
just turn it.
Oh
it
yeah,
Turn it sideways.
yeah, yeah. You know what? Fucking go for it.
That's a real.
I
that's really
forgot you
cool.
had that.
I
wanna-
only just remembered I had it.
I want to yell words of encouragement down to them, like a personal trainer.
Okay.
What do you
So
say?
we have to roll again.
Yes, but with advantage because obviously they're
God,
keeping it.
I got a nat 1.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh my
advantage.
God.
Use your inspiration points.
Oh, inspiration point. I've got 1 left. I'm gonna use my inspiration point. Come on, don't fuck me over. Don't fuck me over. Don't fuck me. Oh my God, I got a 2. So it's just a 6. I think I'm gonna die.
It's 100% better.
No, because I got a nat 1 and then a natural 2 and then a natural 2. So
Yeah.
not really doing any better. Like, this is dangerous.
It's getting
She's in
very
danger.
close for Istra and Evil here. You have one last chance to get out of this hole before it.
Well, Ishtra needs to make his one again.
I got a 7.
Oh God, what
Right.
is happening to us?
Can I
Last
just
one.
stand in the hole and like starfish?
Well, the thing is that it's closing in. The pole can only do so much that's there. As everything just kind
Like
of
a
goes
lion.
back to normal. Yeah, so
One more shot, Istra. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I got 15 this time.
I got a 9.
Oh God.
so
Um.
Evilly.
So okay.
No, go on.
Whatever happens, I'm gonna be dragging him with me.
Okay, Istra, you got advantage. Roll one last time.
All right.
Something
roll
good, Istra.
Twice, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
So Evilly comes shooting out of the hole as it starts to close in itself. It's so close to being fully closed, but you manage to ram your hand in there, realizing that Istra's not with you, and you pull up. The ground starts to open up a little bit as you claw your way out, gasping for air as it was closing in on yourself. But you all made it out. Any holes that have been around, as you look around, specifically looking for a hole, sealed.
Yeah.
I just kind of lay on
Anybody
my
happen
back,
to see a
like
hole?
taking the moment that we almost just died.
I was very scared then. I was like, oh
I was
shit,
very scared as
suffocated.
well. Yeah.
Did I get to keep my pole, or have I just sacrificed my pole for the greater good?
You have sacrificed your pole for the greater good.
Finch.
Thank you,
the-
Pussy Help Grandpa. I appreciate it. You saved our lives.
I was just standing in the corner clapping.
Are you okay, Istra?
He's just clapping.
I'm a little bit shook, but I do believe I owe you my life.
Well, you know, you saved me before, I'm sure.
I thank you. Thank you kindly.
And with that,
I wonder what happened to Bob.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
Do we still remember Bob?
you do remember Bob as
Okay.
the front doors of his slams open, and you see a large bald man stand in the
Okay.
doorway, and he's like, "The fuck are you doing in here?"
You just missed a hell of a fight, Bob.
In my own home? Get out!
Yes.
We
And like
definitely did
evilly
not.
kind of. Sorry, go
Sorry.
on, my bad.
I was gonna say we definitely did not break and enter.
As he looks up at the back door straight across from the front door, and he's like, there's a door in the floor?
We thought you had been taken by a six-headed monster. We came to save you, but I guess you were fine all along. And like evilly starts to get to her knees and stand up, like worse for wear.
I just yell at him. What the hell happened to the 3 hours thing that you were going to meet us at the pub?
I got sidetracked.
Oh.
You're not the protagonist. Only we have side quests.
He's like, what? What?
What?
What?
What are you talking about?
What do you
Forget
mean?
I said that.
And that's where we will end it.
All right.
Hey, that was a good one.
Thank
That was a
you.
lot of fun.
I agree.
I'm glad.
Kill
Stupid
Bob.
thing. The stupid shit with the holes was hilarious.
Oh,
That
thanks.
was funny.
Thanks, Ben. I appreciate it.
I think we only just got out of that with our bet.
Yeah,
We
that
really
was
did.
so fucking
That was
close.
the closest we've been to death in this whole campaign.
I honestly thought one of you were gonna die, and I was mentally
Yeah.
preparing myself.
Yeah, same. I was like, if I die now, you know, I'm just gonna accept it. You know.
I was just rolling shit throughout until the very last minute. Like,
Because if you would not have made that 17, I
We
wouldn't
would
know.
have died.
Yeah.
We would have
wow.
died. 2 of us at the same time, though. Can you imagine half the party dying, fighting that, and then getting out of a hole and being suffocated to death? And it's both the parties,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
both people in a party. That's harsh.
It is. I'm sorry. I just needed to.
No, it was great. It was great, and it was real danger. We almost actually died.
Whew.
Can you imagine
You
a campaign?
probably gave us more chances than we should have had.
I
to be
did.
honest.
A
Yeah.
good few chances. I was really.
Yeah,
I didn't.
I can tell.
I was like, oh, they're out advantage, and then I was like, oh,
Oh,
no.
I'm so glad you told us to not jump down the hole when you did as well.
That's why I thought I'd mention it. I don't want it to instantly be fucked. That's why I was like, do you want a bit of help?
Yeah, don't jump down the hole. Don't jump down the hole. Not just yet.
Yeah.
Until you know what you're dealing with.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
you
no,
didn't
but
have to do that. You could have easily, like, fucked off.
Yeah, but I think whilst we're waiting for Ainslow,
Yeah.
it was a pretty good side quest, to be honest.
you.
And it takes, like, the emphasis off the ichor and this dark depression that's following us
Yes.
around a little bit. So it was. I thought it was pretty nice. It was
This
refreshing.
wasn't even supposed to be the thing that was supposed to happen. This is just because obviously Einslow couldn't join, so I was like, shit, I gotta make up something stat. Well, I
Yeah.
had this planned because obviously with the Una, who
It was a cool enemy as well, because when we were looking to find out information about it, it was so fucking scary. Like what Kay said was right. It was scary when we found out what it actually does.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
because
still think
when
the
it was
highlight was.
sorry, go on.
Sorry.
No, go on.
I was just gonna say I still think the highlight was when we were all,
Fucking
talking
hole.
about the hole. Yeah.
You bitches. That was pretty funny though.
Okay, I'm going to look away from this hole. Turn around. Wait, what are you guys doing? Oh, there's a hole.
It was good. It was very good. I liked that. I proper did it.
It's funny that I did that as like a joke, and then the whole party got sucked into doing
Yeah, it's a
and then I was
thing.
like, oh my god, what have I done?
That's why I was like, you make notes. It's okay. You're like, yeah, but the hole. I was like, no, move away from the hole, please.
Oh, it's so funny.
And the odd thing is, I only took 1 point of damage throughout that whole thing.
You
Yeah.
motherfucker. Because then you
Wow.
got
The only
shield.
thing
Right.
I would definitely say, Nose, is that your monsters are a little easy.
Yeah, I can definitely
like,
make
not
that
saying.
harder. Oh no.
Not what I mean is like they're not easy to kill, but they don't do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So they could
that-
be doing a little bit more damage to us because the only thing that nearly killed us was a giant hole.
An anus hole.
I almost got killed by that thing. It
How much-
did.
Took like 13
It
points
did
of
a
damage.
shitload of damage to Will.
It did 22 damage to me.
Yeah.
22.
I also realised myself and James fucked up at the beginning of that. You know when I said, when you go to level 3 that you roll it twice, you don't. It already calculates it up for you. So
Oh,
those
it's
first two, we did fuck up, but it didn't happen again, so it wasn't too bad. And I didn't realise that it automatically calculated it in the buttons when you press it at level 3.
it's all
So-
good. We know for next time.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
What? Fucked up with what?
So,
Level three.
when you did the fireball damage and you rolled it twice, you should have only rolled it once because that first one took into consideration what
Yeah.
you needed to hit, which was the 33. And then you
No, I
did it
rolled it.
again, which...
Rolled it for 2 different monsters, so aren't I supposed to have
No,
2
you
different
rolled
rolls?
it the same way I rolled mine.
Oh, right.
So
there
you
was only
rolled it
1 point
again.
of damage. There was only 1 point difference when I did it, so
Yeah.
it didn't really make
But it was
much of a
still,
difference.
33, 34 points that shouldn't have happened. Like on
Right.
mine, the second one was 17 points that shouldn't have happened. But it was a mistake. We know about it. And we know that next time it's just going to be calculated in the actual attack that we're doing. We don't need to physically roll for it twice.
Right.
So how's the leveling situation going to work here?
So, you have a lot of XP from that.
All right.
Expecting more spell slots.
Some from the heads, but also for when you went to the library, when you were coming up with all the ideas, because they were the things that would have been in the book, which I didn't tell you because you all clocked it pretty fast about the reflection, the deafness, everything you came up with. I was like, well, I don't need to tell them because they're fantastic ideas. So you actually have.
Pretty smart.
Yeah, you're smart.
I'm smart.
You're smart.
We've seen Jason.
Also,
behind the
I've
lights.
watched Doctor Who. That gave me.
What?
with the angels that blink. You're not allowed to look away from the
Oh,
angels.
it wasn't based on that. It's an actual like monster someone
No,
created.
I
But
know
they
that,
scare
but
me.
watching Doctor Who and how they dealt with that with the mirrors on making them look at themselves.
Oh yes.
That's what gave me the idea to come up with that because I've seen Doctor Who.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even clock that.
Ah, so that's where I got my idea from.
The Weeping Angels scared me. I'm not gonna
The
lie.
Weeping Angels are scary.
Yeah. Crew's like big brain plays.
Yes.
Weeping Angels are infinitely better than Daleks.
So the experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Daleks are beaten by stairs, for fuck's sake.
Not anymore.
They can hover now.
Yeah, they fly.
only recently.
I've been able to fly since the 90s.
Yep.
Anyway,
the experience points that you have is. Are you ready?
Give us the loot. Give us the loot.
I thought we stopped doing it by experience points now.
Oh shit! You are correct.
So you just tell us when we go up to level 6. So if this was like a halfway, then we probably wouldn't level up till the next session, I guess.
Let me have a look.
But it's up to you. But yeah, we did say we were going to stop the XP because it was confusing for all of us.
Yes.
I didn't like it that way either.
In the meantime, can you guys fight about Doctor Who again?
David Tennant and Matt Smith, best doctors, and you cannot change my mind.
I'm not a fan of Matt Smith. David Tennant 100% is the best Doctor.
Yeah, he
absolutely
is
fantastic. I actually liked Capaldi when he made
Tennant.
it darker.
I did like that, but I got very bored of it after a while. But I fell in love with Matt Smith in the end. I was so gutted when he left. And I hated him at first.
David Tennant was good, but he should not be the Doctor again. As I read that he might be being recast as the Doctor.
He's
Oh,
not.
no, yeah,
He's
I don't think
definitely
he should
not
be.
going to be. It's going to be I think it's the original guy from the guy from Eccles, whatever he's called. I can't remember what he's called.
Christopher Eccles.
Yeah.
He was a shit doctor. He
know.
was a shit doctor and a
I
shit
fucking
actor.
love
There's words
him.
of him.
I fucking hate him.
The
And
reason why
Chris
he
Rock
left.
Wilson,
The
I
reason
know
why
his
he left
nephew.
was because he didn't want to be just known as Doctor Who. That's the reason why he left.
Mm.
I really liked him. I loved that line in the first series where she's asking, "Why have you got a northern accent?" And he says, "Every planet's got a north."
That's true. Because the amount of XP that would normally level up, I'm going to say that you do level up, by the way.
Okay, cool.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream, so say goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Francais accent. Bye. Oh,
Auf
reservoir.
Au revoir. Au
Reservoir.
revoir.
Reservoir.
Reservoir.
Have fun, young friends.
Oh.